Hello and welcome to D4, where I, Dustin,
and I, Devan, co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Dun, dun, dun.
We die in it.
A lot.
We want to remind everybody, subscribe to twitch.tv RockPunch ATL. Remember to resubscribe if you're using Twitch Prime. And also, we want to let you know that it is September. And that means that new subscribers, and I think Tier 1, get 50% off their subs. So that's going to be real cheap. And that's real good because when we do giveaways, subscribers, single entries count as 3. And we might be doing some giveaways tonight, but we'll talk about that in a second.
We'll get that in a second.
Reminder that Session Zeros will be released once we reach 225,000, and we are very, very close. I know that a lot of you are donating to Extra Life, so please keep donating to that, and we can get to those Session Zeros later.
Yep. More important to go to Extra Life for donations right now than bits to us.
Yes, and speaking of Extra Life,
we are full-fledged into the Extra Life race into Avernus for nearly a week now, and we have raised over $2,200 so far, which is so amazing, all because of you all out there, and that is absolutely incredible. We want to keep that momentum going. We and 4 other streams are competing to race across Avernus in our infernal war machines for our characters to be immortalized in a future D&D product. So if you want to see the D4 characters in a future D&D product, then donate to our Extra Life because that is how we get there.
I would cry.
Such an incredible prize.
Make us
bring
canon.
the BFGs to your home.
That's right. You can find our incentives to affect our game with live donations tonight. So your donations can affect things in the game. Not as crazy as Dragon Con, but there are a few things that you can donate to help the party.
We're gonna need it
tonight.
We're in a bad spot.
Yep, and as well as our stretch goals, which we've already hit our first 2, which is we're giving away a map.
Yep.
And we also Ethan is running his game of Paranoia. Which donations will also be able to affect that game as well.
Mostly negatively.
You'll be able to donate to kill people. It's going to be great.
Right.
And that game's coming up soon. We'll find more information about that next week.
Yep.
But just keep in mind.
Can we, when we're playing that, can we donate as we're playing?
As long as you're paying attention to the game, I don't see why not.
You guys
Long
are
as
so
you
both.
All right. So
Pay to win.
It is now.
in order to donate, you can check out our donation page at d4extralife.com. There's also links all through the chat as well to pay attention to that. But please, please donate. If you are continuing watching from last week, you know the players may definitely need your help with those in-game incentives happening right now.
We also want to reiterate that there are 2 different games you can choose to donate towards. For tonight, we have the in-game donation incentives, including Bardic Inspiration, Advantage, and Blessings for all the players.
Yes.
Or if you really want to somehow inspire, you give Advantage or bless the bad guys. I don't
Please
know
don't.
why. Yeah.
Why would you
Please,
mention that?
like, why? Why?
The other would be for Game Hole, and the incentives there includes choosing our players' characters, race, looks, class, and subclass, along with any other game chaos things similar to Dragon Con. So that one's going to be a lot of fun while we're at Game Hole. And if we can raise $1,200 tonight, that's our goal. $1,200 just for tonight, not the stretch goal because we've already reached over 22. We will raffle off a free custom set of dice from Greenleaf Geek, where you get to design the dice. So you'll interact with the creator themselves and make a custom set of dice specifically for you that no one else has.
That's right. And you know, we've been sitting on these for a while, and I'm ready to get rid of them. So on top of that, if we hit our $1,200 donation tonight, we're going to go ahead and give away the Adventurous Outline coloring book and the Tiamat pen, so we can go ahead and get them out there, and I'm ready to get those out to you guys. So let's get that daily goal of $1,200 tonight.
Yeah, remind everybody out there what it feels like to be a kid, and give you incentive to give money to these kids that need it.
Our overall goal by October 1st is $10,000. We would love to be able to complete that goal by October 1st. And if you don't have enough to donate, share the link, share the page, get the word out there, so that we can try to get as much raised for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and the other Children's Healthcare Network.
Also, your donations don't have to be incentive levels. So $1 is $1.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
that dollar is going to help save the kids.
Yeah, every little bit helps. So
And it's tax deductible.
it is 100% tax deductible at the end of the year. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our sponsors.
Hey, it's me, Patrick Logan with D&D Beyond. So Ascent to Avernus is live now. Pick it up if you have not already. Pre-ordered it if you have not.
It's fun.
Kill Ball is also live. Start throwing in custom monsters, also made with D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is such a useful tool for everything. But I'm gonna be a quick thing here, and I want to talk about Avernus a little bit, and I want to talk specifically about, hey, what are you doing? You, sir.
Yes?
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know.
Sounds like bullshit.
You're right.
Thank you. I know I'm right. Hi, I'm a demon. As a demon, I would like to offer you the amazing opportunity. Do you know what Avernus is?
I sure don't.
That's great. You know, Avernus is a place where you go to make a legend of yourself. I mean, what you doing with your soul right now? Doesn't seem like a lot. Seems like you're kind of wasting your existence. So wouldn't you like, maybe your neighbor to, die? Or maybe for the cat to turn into a monstrosity. That can be arranged by demon magic for the small, small cost of your soul going straight to Avernus. Hi, do you know what the Blood War is?
I sure
The
don't.
Blood War is bad. We're devils. And we're devils fighting demons. Demons that just want to destroy our 9 circles of hell. Why would they want to do that? Because they're asses. Ass demons are coming across the plane to destroy the 9 circles of hell, and you can stop them. For the low, low cost of 1 soul, maybe not even your soul, maybe your child's soul, maybe your mother's soul, maybe a whole family's soul, you can help us devils fight the demons in the first layer of hell in Avernus. Call today to a demon, or make a portal, or sacrifice a goat. We're multi-talented and multitask. Find your way to Avernus today. Also with D&D Beyond. Get Descent to Avernus today. I'm a demon. Don't tell any clerics.
How did you get in my house?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Magnificent.
Just kept going.
I mean,
I love
I'm hooked.
Yeah, I mean, D&D Beyond.
Where can I sign? I mean,
Beyond.
I don't even.
I have
Like-
his soul. I can have your soul too.
Whatever. I've got flowers in my hair, so I'm just saying. My name is Goblin Katie, and I'm here to talk to you about a lovely website, which is beetleandgrims.com. It is the home of Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse. You may have heard of them. They're kind of a big deal. They make the Sinister Silver Ghosts of Saltmarsh box, which is still available. Unfortunately, like I told you, the Platinum Edition Descent into Avernus has sold out.
No.
So I hope you got on that train while it was in the station. But you can still get the Sinister Silver Edition Ghosts of Saltmarsh box. So get on that, because they're in single double digits now too. So you can also find awesome props and attire at their website, and you can also find information on some of the WizKids products and these amazing map products that they're putting out now. So head on over to beetleandgrims.com and get yourself some cool shit.
Eldritch Foundry is an up-and-coming customizable 3D miniatures company that prints your dream mini in extremely high quality. And they're launching their character creator October 22nd. But that's not all. Because pre-orders are still open on BackerKit for $5 off if you put in and use the code D4Stream. And that will be going on until the launch on October 22nd, which is coming up. So I kind of suggest you do that soon. But in case you need the reminder, their character creator website design is based off of RPG games like Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment, and Skyrim, meaning they're stupid detailed, just disgustingly detailed, so detailed it's sick, but in a good way.
Sick, not sick.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless your character is sick, then it
You
is
can still do that, too.
also sick in that way as well. It can be any level of sick you would like.
That's sick, man.
Take it away.
RockPunch ATL
done?
are the folks
You
that
done?
make this show possible. They're awesome folks, and you know what? You can hang out with them all week, all the way up to October 1st, because every day they're going to be doing something for Descend to Avernus and for the donations to the Children's Hospital. So please always be checking in with them. They got all sorts of fun stuff. You can do the dinosaur with them. I was doing it at home yesterday. It was magnificent.
Do the dinosaur.
I've stopped by and played games with them, and they are hilarious.
Yes, they're a great group of folks. They're fun. They're funny. You'll see us dropping by. So be sure to check them out and be sure to keep donating because it helps the kids. It helps us. It helps it helps everybody if you donate. So by all means, please continue. And thank you, RockPunch, for making all this possible.
Woo! And we will be streaming every day.
Yeah,
all
every
next week
day
too.
until
Awesome.
October
That's
1st.
awesome. That is
Absolutely.
super awesome.
We have new shows that are actually going to be continue on, like a show like Legacies and
Slam.
Slam.
Yep. Which premiered last week and will continue
Well,
to
it's
go.
not a real premiere. It was because we
Se-
didn't have all of our
it was
characters.
session 0, right?
So it was like a session 0. It was
Yeah.
a little sneak peek.
little sneak
It was a little
peek.
sneak peek.
Yeah, but I'm excited for Slam. I mean, who doesn't love sex, love, and monsters, right? Right?
Now, usually,
Well, we know you
I
do.
would close out announcements with talking about our amazing high-quality T-shirts and cups and everything that we have in our shop at d4dnd.com. But now, in these 2 weeks, I want you to take everything you would spend in our shop and donate it to our Extra Life campaign instead.
Yes.
During these 2 weeks, we're just trying to raise money for children's health care of all of the... I don't know.
Children's Miracle
Yeah.
Network
Yeah,
hospitals.
we're specifically raising money for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Because we are local to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But Extra Life raises money for Children's Healthcare networks all over the country.
Yeah.
Miracle Networks hospitals.
So yeah, if you're going to spend money in our shop in these 2 weeks, donate it instead.
Awesome. Excellent. And with that, without further ado, let us immerse ourselves into the chronicles of D4.
Oh, God.
Oh, you thought it was a whip. It was a
I'm
dab.
a demon.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
And we're back.
Oh, God.
On the last episode of dozens of despots decimating a dwelling, the BFGs made their move on the Growl Hunt estate in hopes of finding the Stone of Golor.
That's foreboding music.
As they arrived, they realized that something was very wrong, given the lack of guards. They entered the courtyard and were immediately attacked by a number of shadowy undead, 2 mastiffs, and a groundskeeper. They seemingly that seems to intend to keep the group of heroes from entering the residence. Refusing to be distracted from their goal, they raced to the manor house and used Voss's grappling hook to gain access directly to the second door using the balcony.
Once there, they found that the lady of the house engaged in a standoff with a number of ruffians who were working for Floxen. They brought her husband into the room. A man Harold immediately recognized as the lone survivor of the explosion that rocked Troll Skull Alley only days before. Voss saw Lady Gralhund pass something to her nimble right, the same one the group had been hunting for all along. Harold then, alerted to the stone, watched as the construct stored it in his chest and with quick thinking casted heat metal on the construct. And with that, it turned and leapt from the window out of the room where a pair of children cowered. After refusing to turn over the stone, Lady Gralhund was shot and killed by a poisoned crossbow bolt by Ursula Floxen.
Seisha and Voss gave chase on the nimble right, quickly realizing that they were also being pursued by a pack of dark elves. The pair managed to catch up to the nimble right, and Voss slaying the melting construct and grabbing the stone before they raced on. The team reunited in the Troll Skull Alley, only to be stopped in their tracks by a number of dark elves who told them that Renaer had promised the stone to their leader, Commodore Zord. Instead of turning the item over, however, Seisha, in her divine form, swept Voss into the air and flew towards a nearby building, inciting violence in the alley with sounds of thunderous booms firing into the sky towards the Aasimar.
Meanwhile, the other residents of the alley, roused by their repose by Savard and Vinley, as well as the booms echoing outside their door in hopes that they will come to the BFG's aid soon. Just as things seemed to be under control, however, two of the Dark Elves were lifted off the ground by gaunt, leather bat-like creatures with featureless, faceless, and writhing tendril abdomens that fly through the night in pure, utter silence.
Were they the ones with the guns?
The gut?
Guns.
One had a gun,
Wands.
one had
Didn't-
the hand crossbow.
Yeah. You mean metal wands?
Yeah.
Metal wands, totally.
Yeah.
Boomsticks?
And with that,
Thankfully.
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
I don't want to.
Come on, Humphrey. Good call, buddy. I asked my buddy Alex which die to use first. He chose correctly. Shout out to you, man.
Oof.
Did you roll good?
Did you roll?
We took yes.
Yes, you need to roll good.
God.
You need to roll better than everybody else right now.
Just wait.
Yeah, mine is just out.
Why do you always go so far down?
Because I roll low.
Oh.
But there's
Look, I
a
got
roll
a
that you
trademark
have
to
do,
represent.
too.
I roll low.
I rolled average.
Gotcha.
I don't have any bardic inspiration to hand out.
No, we're running low.
Yeah, we're running a little low. But somebody's still cursed.
It's me.
Which one's the one that's cursed? He's the one with the purple ring?
Yes.
Perfect.
Purple
I'm
ring.
nervous.
Purple
feel
ring.
like-
Yeah, okay. So 25 to 20.
Huh? Oh, no.
25 to 20.
Oh, 21.
Nice.
Must be
Oh.
nice. What's that like?
20 to 15.
18.
17.
16.
Whoa, that was weird.
That's kind of cool.
He's gonna leave me hanging.
Wow. Okay.
17. I hate you.
Voss,
16.
15 to 10.
Oh no.
10 to 5.
7. I just like to see what's going on so I can plan
Yeah.
accordingly. I don't want to rush to rash decisions because that has not served me well in the
I like
past.
for by my turn for all my friends.
Finley, what is your dex?
+3.
That's where all the
I mean,
power is.
no, not at all. Of course not.
This is intense, man.
I have
know.
3 threes.
Bad place.
2 minus
Yes,
1
I am a
0.
tactical sloth.
Okay.
Oh?
Tactical sloth.
Tactical sloth. Thank you, Goblin Cave.
Straight from the Goblin Cave.
Yes, Goblin
Goblin's
Cave gets me.
Cave. I wonder why.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
right?
your house is talking to you.
I know. I have a lair. Rawr. Do y'all remember
I
that?
remember that.
Yes.
For this, I'm a monster.
Oh, I have a lair. Rawr.
Is that the halfway?
My favorite was the Mind Flayer interview.
Oh,
It's
God.
just like food
So
or
good.
thrall. It's just that guy shows up. I'm a monster. Rawr. He's like food. Food. Like.
When I was at LARPs, like, we would be eating on our back deck because I liked to grill. And we'd be sitting there eating, and monsters would come up, and I would offer them like a piece of steak to go away. They took it every time.
Oh yeah, unquestionably. As someone who's played Monsters and LARPs before, I can always be bribed with food.
It's true. Like,
As a person that exists, I can always be bribed with food.
All right.
as a
Okay.
tourist.
Here we go.
So,
All right, so you watch as these two drow just get lifted and into the air, and as they do, the tense moment of the blast echoing through is broken by screams and then laughter. And as
Oh no.
this happens, you look up, and Harold, it is your turn.
Does it look like dude's still gonna keep shooting at Voss?
They're still they're
yes, everything seems to be aimed towards that direction.
You know, I'm just not gonna stop.
Do we recognize the person, like the voice of the laughing?
No.
Okay.
The one that
Good.
Voss remembers the most is the one that Harold targeted.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm gonna move out of being surrounded to the corner that Finley's at.
Back
Oh, up
towards
to Tally's
the
door?
edge this way.
Yeah, towards.
Okay.
He's right there.
Tally's
that
shop is where I
edge
am.
there is
Right.
buildings, just so everyone knows.
If you cross this direction, you'll be crossing through his space.
I can't move through allies.
Yeah, you can. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And I'm gonna shoot dude who's still got the hex on him.
Got it?
Harold flings the blade up and throws it, and it splits midway.
Got it.
Got it.
First
Go ahead.
attack.
Yep.
Go back to Hero for this one. Okay. 20 to hit.
20 hits. You're attacking the one you've cursed?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Yep.
And then I'll go again for him. And that'll be 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
13 will miss. Okay, so that'll be a D10.
So he's aimed up at Voss, not paying attention to you as the first crystalline dagger stabs into his back and the side as he screams like "Ah!" and snarls in your direction and then catches the second dagger.
All right, and as he catches it, Harold holds his hand in the same place as back
Yep.
into his hand and like
Exactly.
grins at him, and that'll do. Sweet. 12 points of force damage.
Got it?
Hey guys, we only have 200 more to go to get to our goal for tonight.
What?
What?
Thanks, grandmother.
Oh!
My grandmother.
Oh.
But
Oh my God!
Thank
he's
you.
got a $1,000 donation, so.
Wow.
Like I'm gonna
Oh,
cry.
man. I know. I was like, okay, don't get emotional. Don't get emotional.
So let's keep that momentum going. And
What do
let's-
they want?
The stone!
Can't argue with that.
Does that just mean we win this fight
Wait,
now?
does he have the stone prop for tonight?
We'll get to that when you guys.
when you have
Okay.
time to
Okay,
look at
cool.
it.
I
Yeah.
will.
Maybe you'll have a chance to look at it.
if we get time.
It's in his hands. There's no
You know
help.
what?
man.
I
took it.
know
You put it in your
tactically
bag.
this is the wrong decision, but this is what Harold will do. I'm gonna spend a bonus action to
You said that was
cast
the last
Healing
one you
Word on
V? Okay, absolutely.
V. Oh, regain 6 health points. I know it's not.
It's okay. It's okay. Anything helps.
What do you,
Hey, you're almost up to
what
my
do you say
max.
to healer?
Oh man, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna turn to her and be like, "Bet we wish we were in that casino right now, right?"
That's so good.
All right,
Okay.
with that, all right.
I like that.
Yeah, that was like 4 rolls there.
I don't like that.
Oh God.
I think someone
I
goes
like it.
between me and them.
I'm before you.
Right. I think someone goes between us.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I was asked for my dex mod.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
you're doing. Got it. That's.
Yeah. All right, so you watch as
Oh no, they're reaching for the breeze.
you watch as one of the Yep. Okay.
This feels like
You
it's
watch
killing me.
as they are.
It's this one. Okay,
Okay, yeah,
one
yeah,
of them goes and grabs something from his side. It looks like a drinking horn,
Oh,
a
no,
leather.
no. He's up there. He's up
Oh,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't say anything. One of the ones with the hand crossbow points, and you watch as he just watches, and you watch as he drops the weapon and just stares,
Oh no, he's where you were.
and just completely stares off into nothing.
He's in fucking Island right now.
The others you watch as they just glance up, close their eyes, and then focus back.
One of the laughing, the one that screamed and started laughing, starts laughing and like, what squad that? But that squad. That was that.
Oh Jesus, this is so bad.
Speaking in different languages and just complete utter nonsense.
Thanks, I hate it.
And then with that, the remainder of them turn and take a shot at you, Voss.
Of course.
Yep.
I'll take 2.
Okay. You take
Bigger fish
two.
to fry,
How
people.
many is that are shooting?
That's not them yet.
1, 2,
Oh, got it. Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's all right. He's got his healer with him. I
Um,
got
A
this.
6.
Easily die.
That's what I'm worried about.
6 are shooting at boss.
Okay.
So 2 of them, you hear as they pull and as they go, something in the run or something, as both of their crossbow strings snap as the bolt clatters to the ground. Another one, seeing that, distracted as it goes wide, while the other one stays true, fires a natural 20.
Oh! That's exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Let's see what it does.
Can I jump
I'm
into
going to need a
it?
Constitution saving throw from you.
Cool.
Like, can I jump into it? Is that possible?
You've used your reaction this round
a
to
9.
grab him. I would say you
Okay. Okay. So
technically-
you're
no,
going
that
to
was
take
last round. That was last round.
the start of this round. It's not your turn yet. So that's starting off this fight is all reactions.
I don't like it.
So the only person
15
that
points of piercing damage.
Down.
And I believe. Don't you have
the only person that has the
Uncanny
reaction
dodge
back
now?
I
right
have
now
uncanny
is
dodge
you.
to reduce it to 7, which is still
It
reduce
is,
me to nothing.
you're the only person.
So you
Either way,
yeah,
so
go.
Okay,
Got it.
I get what you're saying now. Totally.
We need to see what the poison damage
God,
is.
I'm so
Right, that's why
scared.
It is not. It's just you.
It's down.
Yep. It
Okay.
doesn't
I'm
take effect.
down.
It doesn't matter. You're already down.
I'm down.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, and you can go ahead and put yourself in the poison condition because you will have that.
Gotcha.
And you feel Vasco limp.
V.
Yeah.
It is your turn. They all seem to be targeting the 2 that ran away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
That's fair, and that's a bonus action.
Yup. So, how do I forget, I never do this.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
That's definitely a 6.
Oh, those are 6s. I'm sorry. My brain.
All good. Vinley, you will be. Not
You're in the
next.
hole.
You're in the hole.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I got one. Yep.
yeah, alright. Who's closest to me?
There is one literally right behind you, just a step away.
Alright.
Or right
They're
next
all
to you.
pretty much
They're all pretty much
equidistant.
equal distance from you. Take your pick.
Alright.
You actually.
So I'm gonna rage, my last
Okay,
rage.
last rage goes off. Got it.
And I'm going to swing at the guy behind me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Can I swing recklessly?
Absolutely.
Do it.
You've got to be kidding me. They're both the same. Okay, well, anyways, there's a 14 hit.
Ooh.
That's a 9.
So
They're
it
both
does
nines.
hit, but you hear the.
Oh, a 15. Does a 15 hit?
Okay, you hit, and you hear the chain slide with the blade, and then you feel like you don't hit until the last second. You cut through an open part.
Oh,
and then
nice.
right at the armpit as it opens up for movement, you nick him.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Thank God. Okay.
Remember, you
So
do get another attack after this.
You might have
I
just
do
found
get
their
another attack
AC.
after this. You're right.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I'm like
figured.
forgetting.
It's all
forgetting.
good. We're all
everything.
real tense right now.
12 points of damage.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do
That
it again.
includes your attack again. Absolutely.
Get in there. All right.
Yes, that
Okay,
hits.
so 17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Fist pumps for V.
Okay, 10.
10 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right, so you slide, come back, and then flip your axe and bring it over kind of right in that same spot, and your axe sinks in halfway into the body. As you pull it out, it
Yes!
down.
Yes!
Oh, that a girl!
So I had a ring on.
Yeah,
it
it's
on
all
the
good.
leg.
They wanna-
That is attack. Would you like to move?
You want to move? You want to stay there?
Can I just like turn around
I mean, you could.
and ready an attack?
You can't ready an attack
Yeah.
because you use your action, but you can
You
move
could
to the
get
next
up on
one if you
someone
want.
so that they couldn't shoot.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move closer to the. Gosh, sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing from over here. So that one directly behind me.
This one or this one?
The one with the purple.
There's also
That?
one between you and the rest of the group.
Oh,
I don't know
then
if you can see that.
This
Yeah, there's a
one?
purple
Okay, you
cloak
wanna
guy
go to that
that's
one?
5 feet away from
Oh
you.
yeah, I know that guy.
Okay.
Cool.
There you go, and you move closer to him, rage in your eyes, and then Lo just kind of smiling at him, shaking her head like you don't know what you're in for.
You dumb man. You done messed
right.
up, son.
Them. Okay.
Yep.
We gotta
Yeah.
Yeah.
return real quick.
So 2 thunderous booms ring out, and tears start streaming down your face, feeling Voss in your arms again, knowing that you are fighting to keep him alive. And you hear the 2 booms, fearing that they're going after him until you feel them slam up against your armor, but they
Okay.
do not pierce.
Oh shit!
I'm just gonna clutch him tighter.
Got it.
Yep.
You do as you beat your wings, as you do, the mist envelops around you as it just kind of goes and
Yes.
flows
So
off
cool.
of you.
Oh my god!
I know I shouldn't love it, but I do.
Hold on.
And then they're gonna move.
There's this one, and is there another one? Where is he?
No, there's one on the ground over here from that guy.
No.
Oh, he should be there?
No, not yet.
Yeah, play him there.
He's there. Yep. And then there's one more. There's the gold armor one.
No,
I feel
No.
him.
No, there's none of those.
There's
That
no
one,
more.
And then there's this one.
Oh,
right here.
this
That one.
short
Yep.
one
Yep.
here. Okay.
Didn't I take down that?
No,
There's one.
the one you took
Right.
down
is
is
right
on.
here.
Oh shit!
ground,
I
yeah.
didn't even see him.
Yeah.
I saw the guy behind him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
As that guy runs, Harold yells, "Yeah, I'd run from me too!"
5.
Those are the 2 gunners, right? Or
Yes.
metal wanders.
Damn. Okay.
It's all good.
For purposes. Okay. He is about here.
Okay.
Just so everyone knows, but for
Okay.
purposes of balance.
Yeah.
So I can clearly hit him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can clearly hit him.
I'm gonna hit
Vinley,
the fucker
it is your turn.
I'm gonna turn to Harold and say, "Keep making noise," and run like 15 feet towards the alley.
10,
Mm-hmm.
15.
And then I'm gonna cast a magic missile at the guy with
Yes.
the mask
Closest.
on his face. The metal wand user.
Middle one. Okay.
Blast him.
Casting this one at 3rd level.
Got it.
Word.
Nice.
8.
Lay him out. The eye contact was so intense there.
20 points of force damage.
20 points of damage
Yeah.
as it slams into Felric.
Got it.
Got it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, they fire out and weave around these 2, giving them a little bit of a fright as it. So you fire this direction, it weaves around them, arcing out, and it sneaks across the edge of the house, and just boom, right as it cuts around the corner, it slams right into him,
So
catching
much
him off
style.
guard.
And then in Elvish, I'm going to scream out, "Pay attention to us, you dark-skinned freaks."
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, shit!
Got it.
Drow.
Rude.
Yeah, number one.
High elf meeting Drow.
Number
Yeah.
one.
Boss.
Rude.
I need a death save.
Right.
Success. It was almost a natural 20. That's why
I almost cried. I would have been like,
Don't be looking at those.
yeah.
Don't be looking at those.
I intentionally roll mine away from everyone, and I'm over here like,
Not yet.
14
Yep.
success.
Sage's dead. That's it.
no, that only
Campaign's
works.
over.
These guys just get dropped.
They do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait,
They're fine.
did they just help us?
I think they're just ripping everything to shreds.
I know. That'll be on him.
Maybe
Got it.
they're your servants.
You watch as one of them, the one that's like just babbling incoherently as he just drops,
And you watch his neck snap. As he lands completely onto the ground. His legs go limp on top of his body.
I look at you. Oh shit, you think he's okay?
You watch as the other one of the metal wand users, slams into the ground and and starts to get up. And you watch as he reaches for something on his hip.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Up.
Yeah, that guy.
They can move.
Yeah, they are gonna move because that was the free action for him.
No.
Yep.
No. We're about to see what happens,
Do we want?
depending on who
They're
they
gonna
grab.
go snuggle their mistress.
No, stop.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm a terrible person.
All right, go.
Only this one.
Suddenly light.
Okay, got it.
This is so bad.
It's so very, very bad.
All right. One comes down here.
Hold on. I'm gonna usually roll.
Yo, it's
There's more! Yay!
Just imagine. them all,
no,
like,
they're
making
going
noises.
after the dark elves.
Oh.
They're not coming after us.
Oh no.
I got a really
They
bad
saw
feeling
your
about
wings
this.
and
All of
they're
a
like-
sudden.
They're like, Mist Wings.
What's
that's
up,
chill."
home chick?
Hello.
You said
fellow
you wouldn't
abomination.
cross into the
Hello, fellow abominations. I'm Seisha.
Yep.
I have a pamphlet.
So you watch as it swoops down. Seisha, you see this. Harold, you see it because you're keeping eyes on him. As another one, a third one, comes down out of the darkness, grabs you. Watch as the drow ducks, and you think it misses him at the last second. And he's like, yes. And you watch as it turns around, and the tentacles from the stomach reach out, grab him, and pull him in. And he.
Tickle monsters. They're getting tickled. That's it. That's all that's happening.
I'm not okay right now.
And you hear him go.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Harold, they're better at jokes than you.
What are you trying to piss him off to make him rage? Yes.
Scary Harold only comes out if he's angry.
Scarled.
Scarold.
Old Scarled coming back.
Oh no, not he's scared now, right?
He's skinny
terrified. He's bad.
I'm so anxious. I'm so anxious.
Oh god.
You'll get
Please don't.
a Scarold. You just don't
Don't
know
kill
whether
me.
he's scary or scared.
Oh.
They're putting up more fly things.
I'll roll those right now.
They're taking dudes. Thank
Doesn't
you.
grab that one.
Okay.
Grabs the other one. Grabs the one.
Okay.
So.
It's just Harold on the ground. No, he's not actually doing it. It's just imagine me like, Griffins! Griffins! He's not actually doing that because he
Yeah.
wants to.
Got it.
He wants to kill a couple of these guys.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
So did they pick up the one that was reaching for something?
No.
Okay.
He was
Yeah,
the one that got dropped.
they dropped
He got
him,
dropped, yeah.
and then they swooped down for other ones that were in the still aiming towards Seisha and Voss.
Yep.
Everybody gets a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Kuma.
Awesome. And with that, Seisha is starting to realize what is happening. It is your turn, with Voss still unconscious in your hands.
All right, first off, I'm going to fly up over the side of the roof, and I don't know if I can do this. If I sit here, can I slide to get a little extra room?
It still counts as your movement.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm on the other side of that, so that he's out of gunshot range, I am going to cast a fabulous round of Cure Wounds on him.
Got it.
Neat.
Neat.
I appreciate cure wounds.
Take 7 back.
Sweet.
Boss.
Ah!
Hey, listen,
on.
listen. Important, listen.
Fuck.
Get to Davil. I'm going to Gariel. We're going to split them up.
I grab you and I say, Gariel is the league with the prowl.
Fuck!
You remember?
Well, I need somewhere else to run.
Go to the field ward.
Oh, yeah, they left me there. Okay.
If we get split up, go to the field ward.
We need to split.
Take everyone there.
I'm not going back in that.
To the field ward is what I mean.
No, I know. I'm not going back in that fight.
Okay.
They think one of us has the stone.
They're correct.
Yeah, so run in different directions, right? Split them up.
If we all die here, it's for nothing.
Right.
Tell them to move towards the field ward. I'll meet you there.
I-
And I describe the place where I met Devil's Men before.
Okay, cool. That is your turns.
I don't want to go back into that.
Where you may be looking for in the field ward, and it is Harold's turn.
I was hoping for not an enemy, and it was.
Mark that.
I'm
do
gonna
what you wanna
move,
do at the end of the
30
day.
feet
Oh, no,
towards,
yeah.
like just
Towards
left, or your right. So I'm
have
moving
2
so I can
rounds of
see
fight-
down the
flight
alley
left.
of the guy that's
That's why
still
I'm like,
cursed.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
That's 30.
So I can still see him, I think. I can see him from where I'm sitting anyway.
Okay, yeah. He'll have cover.
Okay, shit. I'll fire my first one at him, and then I'll
Okay.
decide if I'm gonna throw the second one at him or if I'm gonna throw it at the guy on the ground. All right, here we go. First one. Cock. 12.
No.
No.
Yeah, moves
definitely not.
inside, it hits the building.
Okay. And in that case, I'll fire the second one at the dude who's reaching for something who got dropped.
Got it?
Okay.
Got it.
All right. And that'll be a 16.
As he leans down, you notice that it kind of slams into a shield that he has strapped to his arm.
Okay, cool.
So
Totally good. All right. That's my action. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus. Let me see.
remember you had Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, that's
Would you
true.
like to use it?
I would.
All right.
That's right. Thank you.
Well, donation.
Add 3 to that. So, what I roll?
15.
16.
16. Yep.
16.
So 19.
So 19 now.
You see it embed into the shield, and you hear him go, ah! As he goes to pull it out, thinking that it had cut through and into his arm.
Okay, awesome. So that'll do 1 force damage, which is fitting.
Yeah. Only just the tip.
Just a tip.
I hate you.
And that'll be my turn. Yeah, because I don't have any bonus stuff.
Okay, noted. Then.
That's just
Sorry.
a tip joke. It's just perfect
Was
for
that
a
my
bard, right?
out loud screech?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was that my out
Got it.
loud
Of course I
do.
existential crisis?
All right, so
Sorry.
coming from around this corner and down the alley here, because this is the main street here, this is the entrance to the alley, you watch as those 3 individuals that you saw sitting on...
Fuck!
Why?
Oh.
Don't leave yet.
Is that a hat?
that.
It's a
Holy
scarf.
shit, he's still alive.
Oh.
It's not the same.
There's a
Those
Oh,
are
okay.
generic.
picture for
Okay.
They
The
all
ones that
kind
had
of
the
like
flying snake with them.
The weird slithering creature that had the weird
Wings,
wings on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
I
they
am
enter here
stressed.
and will start looking at what's going on, smile, and pull out some light crossbows.
Oh,
I'm sure they
pumpasses.
do.
Why does everyone suddenly have crossbows?
Listen, it's popular. They're
Okay,
very,
it
very
works.
in this year.
Like,
They're very affordable.
it's like
First of all-
everybody got the memo and we didn't.
You can slip one in your purse, and if somebody's trying to mug you,
No,
Why
that's
would
a
I
hand
need a
crossbow.
crossbow? I have an axe and a javelin.
Right? I have a hammer
All right.
and a.
So all of a
sword.
sudden, you watch as the lights go out, as just dark
oh no!
as blackness envelops pretty much the
I don't like it.
This is bad.
I don't
one of
know.
these-
This is very bad.
I don't know.
It
The
is
bad things haven't been attacking
not that
us.
Right.
that one,
But eventually they
Yep,
will.
so
I was close to them.
here,
that one,
They didn't attack.
I was right under him.
and
there, and one of these guys.
yep.
So literally this entire alley just goes pitch black.
Yep.
Nobody can see anything, and it's not.
So this corner right here is visible,
Okay.
but
Stacia, you don't know
that is
this
how
happened.
high the darkness is.
Huh?
You do not know this has happened because
Okay.
you're on the other side
Right,
of the roof.
right.
That's
Everything
We don't.
looks-
Neither of us
Yeah,
do.
That's
yeah.
how high it is, just so you know.
Did we see
how-
these guys running down the street?
Yeah, you would have
Okay.
seen
Right.
that coming.
But
But yeah, the entire alley goes back, and it's not black. It's not regular darkness. It's
advanced darkness.
You feel the person in front of you leave your threatened square if you want to make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. We'll go ahead and let that be at regular because of a donation to give you advantage.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. All right, let's see how it goes.
Kill him.
Okay, sweet. So that is going to be 18 to hit.
That
18
hits.
Hell yeah.
Oh my.
7 points of damage.
Got it.
4 million points of damage.
Yep. You feel as you bring your axe down, trying to get him with the pointed end of the beard part of the axe, and you feel it dig into his shoulder or something as he rips through it, making his way out. You definitely hit him.
There's
Sweet.
2 guys up there.
Yep, and they're going to stay up there.
They
Yeah.
being held.
Snuggle monsters.
Darkness does envelop here, though. So you see, so darkness goes here. Because
So that one I can see.
Or-
I'd have to make you make a perception check, just because.
Do you want
It's
passive
nice.
perception?
Yeah, sure. What's your passive?
it's like,
Um,
Black on
passive
black.
is 12.
12.
yeah. Again,
Too dark,
because
it-
if
yeah.
it was during the day,
No, yeah.
Instantly.
absolutely.
Sure.
Just a blank
well-
spot in the sky.
What about, he's got a 15. Would he notice?
I'm not even looking in that direction if I'm being completely
Um,
honest.
Oh, okay.
I would say, yeah, a 15. You
Okay.
you notice that
Stars just went out. And you look over there and there's just a void of nothing in the sky.
it could be something else.
Great.
What?
But we'll get to that on your turn. Their turn.
I love that reaction. That's so fun. Great.
Yeah.
Thrilling.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
So, V, it is your turn. Completely enveloped in darkness, unable to see. You have no allies at your side, and you know that you just cut through one of the drow.
Where you guys at? Can y'all see?
You can hear.
I'm over here. I'm over here.
Okay,
I can't see shit.
shit. I have no way of being able to see anything. It's not a thing I'm able to do. So, I'm gonna try to make my way towards Harold's voice. Can I do
Yeah.
that? Do I have to roll for something?
Follow the
No.
sounds of my sweet sultry voice.
You can.
Those
I'll say you're at
dulcet
half
tones.
speed.
Yeah.
Feeling around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be
I still
20
have
feet.
Yeah, right there.
Handsome Bard delivers the news in
So
pleasing
that's
narrative.
5,
you have
10,
one regular
and then you
map.
keep,
No,
and you
that's
bump
the
into
map?
someone.
That was the one I wanted.
Holy shit.
Remember?
Yeah, but you
Who's
took
that?
a regular map.
Oh my god.
That's
oh my
me.
god.
Don't worry.
I was gonna hit you.
I'm glad you did it.
Who is that? Who is that? Like still
Okay,
raging.
I'm gonna, as I'm standing there hesitant, I'm gonna drink another potion.
Okay, fair.
Good idea. It's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Up here.
So you said it was 2d4 plus 2?
Correct.
Okay.
I was just looking for a close one to drop you at.
Alright, not 6s, divorce.
That's the closest one to
We can
what I
dream.
have.
Oh
But we
shit.
can't see.
Dream, 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 dream.
Nice.
Yeah, alright. Number 8.
What?
Nice.
Okay, I feel better with my health now.
Me too. I was very scared. I'm just being real. Like I've been anxious about it all week, thinking about your health. Like, oh my
Like,
god.
she's down to 11
Yeah.
out of 55.
This doesn't happen.
I was down to a fifth of my health.
Oh, jeez.
Yikes.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just kind of stand there trying to be, like, ready for anything to come at me, you know?
Okay.
Bro.
Noted. Noted. Vinley.
Oh.
It's just darkness. You did, before the darkness happened, you saw these three come into the alley over here, but you just see nothing but a wall of blackness.
God, I have no idea.
Attack the darkness.
Start moving me that way.
Where are the cheats?
And stop me when I'm either out of the darkness or out of 30 feet.
Okay. So, are you being cautious or not?
No. I know this street. I know how to move on this street.
25,
I want to do
30.
Am I out?
Are you out?
Oh, this is bad.
Darkness.
This is
That's
so
really bad.
So bad.
Nope.
Nope.
You are not.
That might be a good thing right now.
Yeah. Can I hear?
Harold, you're
Damn.
blessed.
Thank you.
Crack? Why?
Donation.
Because I'm me, obviously.
Why Harold?
I just naturally exude blessedness.
Yeah, you
Sure.
you
Sure.
try
off
and
my
run to
Kool-Aid.
get out of the darkness, but to no avail.
I didn't mean to seem so offended, but...
Voss, you advantage on your next roll.
Sweet.
Sweet God.
Nice.
I'm gonna put my mask on.
Thank you.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna put my mask back on, and then like
A little luck from Petunia.
in the darkness.
Aww.
In the darkness, I know that there are people standing around there. I'm going to say quietly, "If you kill the beasts in the sky, I'll give you the stone."
Make a persuasion check.
Deception check.
Or sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean,
you're right.
Do you want to?
But I mean, they can't
Either-
see
it's
her
either
for
or.
any.
You don't even have this check.
Yeah.
It's so close to a really good roll. It's a 5.
Oh.
Yeah, surely. Whatever, lady, sure.
Right,
Fine,
yeah.
die.
I'll let you know their reaction on their turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Stone.
Is it this? Not
Big
yet.
ol' air quotes.
Voss.
Map of the sewers that I've got on me right now. Is that the only manhole cover that we've got within range?
Yep.
It is.
I'd like to hold an action.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot a chill touch at something that tries to hit me.
Start casting Chill Touch and
Yeah.
hold right before you energize the spell.
Yes, that is the only manhole cover within. That's the one you were going for.
I got your back.
I think for a moment, knowing that's really my only exit. I was dragged over the top, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
We're we're in the air, I guess. Still.
No, you were.
Oh,
on
I had
your
to set him
personal-
down because I had to cast. So
Yep.
yeah, we're standing on the ledge there.
Head overhead,
All right.
out of the darkness. Tell them that I'm dead in the view of the stone.
All
No
right.
one saw you
I
kill
can't.
me. They'll
Okay.
follow you.
Fine.
Make sure they follow you and make sure we get out. That's
Can't
all you can
lie.
do right now. Hey, we all get out of this alive, or none of us do.
Okay.
I'll be okay. I drink a potion, which
Okay.
is a
It's your
bonus
bonus
action.
action. Yep.
First thing I do.
2d4 plus 2.
That would have been. Oh man.
Shitty, but all right.
Oh my God! This is the most intense game. Holy shit!
Action. I'm going to take. First, I move off the platform. I go down to street level. I want to actually hide first. Action hide.
Okay.
Okay. Actions hide.
Try to conceal myself as best I can.
Remember, it's an advantage.
Yeah.
That's true. 20, dirty 20.
Got it.
Okay.
Noted.
I will
Land down.
remind you, because visual, you're not there, so you are not in darkness. Okay. They are not in darkness. That.
I'm not
So-
going in that direction.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you're going.
He's
anywhere.
going to another sewer. Great.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm kind of piecing off in the opposite direction that they are.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
it.
Attempting to use the map of the sewer to go to the next closest one that I possibly can.
Okay. Go ahead, and are you jumping off the ledge?
Yes.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Sweet.
Can you hand us that wonderful map?
17.
17. All right, so you kind of hit, roll. You'll take a little bit.
It's fine.
Holy.
You'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit and roll into it.
You okay?
I'm still alive.
Okay.
Taking
And
potions.
down you go.
He's still
The thing
standing.
is you wouldn't know.
Keeping moving as well as I can, as fast as I can, while still maintaining stealth. Knowing that I told Seisha to meet in the field ward.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just hoping everybody just essentially pieces out at this point.
I might.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. You start heading north.
Okay.
Heading north down. You kind of jump off, and you're on Whalegond Way, and you're going to start heading north.
Okay.
And per your map, you need to go 3 blocks up. So,
I do so as fast as I can, quietly.
yep. So that you start heading that way. That's where you are now.
Mm-hmm. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh. I can't with the darkness.
Yeah. He'll
Yep.
see.
If
Then.
I can get out of the darkness, it would be brilliant.
You hear as the one of the ones who's laughing just drops.
Oof.
Right. It's like you
And
feel.
then,
You
and then
hear.
you hear another one kind of thud too, but that one actually will attempt
Oh,
to.
well, that's. I don't know.
So much tense.
I know. I am like, my
Yeah.
heart's in my
So
throat.
he slams. You hear something thud next to you. This wet, gross body against solid concrete, and you hear.
Oh, God.
That's not healthy.
You hear another hit, but this one you hear, it almost sounds like it hits and then something rolls into it.
Okay.
Damn.
This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad.
All right. That is. So these guys are now.
And they can do more.
Yep. And
Oh god. Nope, it hit him. He took fall damage from it.
and you don't know where
He
they
softened the
are
fall.
in this. The laughing is still happening.
This guy's dead. Down.
The tickle monsters are
we'll
running
go
out of
at
drow to play
disadvantage.
with.
No.
I don't like
I
that.
don't either.
That whole area is still dark.
Fuck off.
Oh, but he's stunned. Oh,
Yeah.
No reason
Yep.
for any of these
and he's
things.
stunned.
Yep.
So he's automatic.
Yep.
And back up.
No.
Oof.
No, wait, yes.
That's magic.
That was incredible.
That was really
That was
strange.
Yeah, sleight of hand, a magic. All right, and then that happened.
It was actually
and
my mage hand.
then- Yep. Yep. You hear. Hey, what the fuck is that? Oh no!
I told you.
And then
You did tell him.
those guys, and I'll roll.
I feel for these guys, man.
Oh,
I
nope.
don't.
We've been those guys. I mean,
I'm rolling them.
I was gonna kill them, but I mean,
got
I would
it.
rather be
And then-
killed than whatever these things are doing.
Second one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
No.
All right, so it's
It's fine.
All right, so
Close those eyes.
yep, and then
Oh, he's Kermit now?
Yo.
nope, and you hear.
Oh, Jesus.
I
captured-
hate that so much. Why do
and
you all
then-
do that?
And then the other one you can't see what's happening, but
Oh, my sweet God.
I will also reiterate, you watching these beasts take these creatures almost effortlessly, and as soon as they're wrapped up and they begin to laugh, but that is the only sound that emanates from these things. You see these beating large leather wings, and there is no sound that emanates
Of
from
course,
these
we
creatures.
don't see it.
No. From
When they
before the
come
darkness,
down.
Right.
these things do not make
All
any
you
noise.
hear is laughing periodically and thuds and laughings periodically. And then now off in the distance, you kind of hear. I don't know what. No.
Oh, wow.
I hate it.
We gotta get out of here.
Seisha.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to fly over,
Okay.
avoiding the dark area, and I'm going to make my way to the two of them because I can't see her.
You can't see them either.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
you
whole
can
alley
see-
whole
is-
alley is
You
basically
can
pure black.
see Vinley. Vinley is not in the darkness
Okay,
anymore.
then I'm
That is
going
the
to-
edge.
No, she is.
no, she
I
is.
tested
She is
it.
in the
I tested
darkness.
it.
Oh, you tested
Yeah,
it. Oh,
we-
okay.
we
So
looked
that
at
That
it.
was
the line.
one square short.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna go land where the sewer grate was. Then I guess. Can I
Okay.
see that?
You
Give me-
cannot see that. It is literally this entire area is dark, is black.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to the other side of the roof.
Okay. And,
And
as
dark,
you go,
like,
as you go in,
This is blackness, like right here.
Oh. I'm
So
not.
this is
I don't want to go in the black. I have issues with dark right now. I'll go up there and I'm just.
nobody breathe hard.
Voss is gone. Follow me, guys. If you can see me, head north, and I'm going to start flying around the darkness.
Okay. Start making your way north.
Making your way uptown.
Making my way uptown. Tickle monsters pass. I'm
Can I
okay
make
with
an
that.
insight check to
Yeah.
figure out what she means by boss is gone?
Sure.
Sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Go ahead.
10.
What does she mean?
Oh, I
Voss
guess
is
I should.
gone?
Should I roll?
Like they
something?
took him?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a
18.
DC.
It could mean
The yeah, you don't. You're unsure. Voss could be doing Voss. What did you roll?
I didn't
Yeah.
roll,
Oh, you don't have to if you don't want.
but I mean for insight, I might as well. 20.
A dirty 20.
Dirty
you,
20.
You two feel in her voice, even though her words don't express it, that she's trying to mean that he is no longer with you.
But there's hesitation. You don't know if that is because he is, because she means something else.
So we're getting the sense that she could be trying to convey that he's gone,
Dead, yeah.
Or maybe he is.
or maybe he's
Gone.
just gone.
Yeah.
There is definitely confliction and conviction.
She's
in
really
her voice.
upset about what
really,
she's
really
saying.
upset what she said.
These guys are all gonna die.
I don't think it's true.
You.
If he was
You're gonna-
dead, she would flat out say it.
One of them
I'm too far away from you.
two.
I mean,
Yep.
you could be whispering like that to me, but
Three
Oh, which one is the one that's?
on the ground. Oh yeah.
Got somebody. Do I have it?
This
Yep.
one.
oh no, I have to
That's-
make a
that's one
very
of it.
serious character choice.
That guy's there.
I don't like it.
And this one is going to.
I know exactly what Harold's gonna do.
Yeah. And you watch as this one turns, or you don't, but Seisha, you can see behind you that there is someone following you. In fact, a crossbow bolt comes whizzing by you and misses you.
You do not want to piss me off right now.
Yo, dude! Give me the stone!
Yeah.
Harold.
Harold.
I'm gonna try to run out of the darkness. When Harold emerges, if I do, he's wearing the mask.
Okay, got it. Are you caution or no caution?
No caution.
Okay, just straight out.
Straight out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I need you to make a dex save at disadvantage.
Yikes. I knocked you over.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
11.
No. So I need.
Can I make an insight check Does this seem like someone running into me or someone trying to attack me?
It is definitely someone running into you. So I'll put with your passive, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Do 2d6.
What?
Yeah, doing 2d6.
Does
You're
it
both going to
seem
take this
like-
damage.
Okay, so I roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm rolling great. 8. We'll both take 8.
8 points of damage. And you are both knocked prone, but out of the darkness. And at first, you fear for your life.
Bad.
Because you see one of the these guys right over you, but you look at his eyes, and his pupils are completely dilated. The irises that should be like a blue are that deep void color as he's just staring up into the sky.
Okay.
And there's a
Can I
ghostly.
stand as a bonus action?
Standing is half your movement. You used all your movement.
Okay, I used all my movement.
You can use your action as movement if you want to do that.
There's also a ghostly skeletal hand grabbing onto your mask on your shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was holding a spell for someone to hit me.
Oh, did you cast it at him?
That's why I rolled the insight check.
Okay,
Or I wanted
yeah.
to know the insight check.
I will.
But I would have let go of it.
The reason why I gave it to you is because the direction from it is you
yeah.
knew that's where Harold was because you literally just passed him.
Yeah.
Harold starts grabbing for his dagger, and when he sees the guy, he kind of cocks his head and realizes what's going on. And I'll take my action to move.
Okay, to stand up.
To stand up.
Half your
Can I
movement.
use a bonus action to help her up?
Stepping on my wand.
Sure, but
I would say that's the rest of my movement.
yeah, but I will say you have your.
It's okay.
I would say half your movement is taken away from him helping you. You're just no longer prone, which could be helpful.
Yeah.
And I'm going to yell into the darkness, "Be this way, we're leaving!"
Shit.
And I think that's me.
Okay.
And no, yeah, that's me. That's me because my action was movement.
All right, and with that, the alleyway comes back into view as
shit.
the darkness is no longer there.
That works out for me.
Are the tickle monsters still there?
On that round. We're on this round. It's fine. It is what it is.
And then, huh?
Are the tickle monsters still there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Just checking.
Thanks, I hate it.
And
you,
you
please.
watch as the doors across, both doors, right by where you were just standing, open, and stepping out is a groggy Tally, who kind of looks around and then looks
The
up.
hell?
And then with that, you see his pupils also dilate as his irises turn into a void.
No, this is bad.
And you just watch as Tally arms go limp. He just stares.
Oh, well, shit, I gotta kill
Slack
those things
jaw.
now. And now I have to kill them. No, I have to kill them.
And then
Seisha, where are you?
I was moving north.
moving
Okay.
north.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As you're moving, all of a sudden, your wings flap, and your mist goes forward, and they do not go back as your wings.
I had one more round.
You have round 3 is when it goes out.
It lasts 6 rounds, I thought.
There was that time period in between that counted as a round.
Oh, shoot, because I was trying to follow.
Yep.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yep.
Oh, no.
You, in your head, you're like, I got it.
It's okay.
And you're
It's
6
okay.
seconds
I got-
off.
Oh, shit.
We will allow you to make an acrobatics roll.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. I think that's an 11. No, wait, that's right. I have a -1. That's an 8.
Oh, no!
Wrong character.
You, thinking that you have a little bit more time left as you're starting your descent, you realize that your descent is going a little bit faster. As you slam, you try and tuck and roll, but the armor does not allow you to take that impact as you slam into the ground, taking 13 points of damage.
Got it.
Boom, boom, and then
And as that, you watch. What's going on?
what's happening?
Tally is
Stunned.
Nope. The other one.
Strength.
Nope.
They're going to. They're
Paralyzed.
They'll see him.
But if you yell it, they may not.
And out steps.
From the Steam and Steel is Embrick and Avi.
Oh god, they look so cool too.
You see Embrick wearing chain and having studded leather. So Avi is wearing chain.
Yeah, you see just a chain shirt where Avi just like threw it on, has a shield and a spear.
Embrick wearing a studded leather surcoat that isn't completely clasped together, as he didn't fully put it on, but threw it over, wielding 2 scimitars.
Looking around, looking up, and goes, "By the gods, what is that?"
Nope.
I don't know, but it's gonna die.
Yay! Kind of see. V, what's going on?
Okay. Flying guys, making people into trances, so like don't really look at them. And they killed a bunch of drow that were trying to kill us, and like everyone's just trying to kill each other. And Voss might be dead.
Oh, I didn't roll him. Okay.
Okay, that's
All right, got it. That. And you watch as.
It's the information I convey.
That's good.
Panicked.
Pretty good.
It was information and you conveyed it.
Yeah.
You do that.
got it.
That wasn't me stopping you.
You hit the high points.
3.
I'm not convinced Voss is dead though.
I'm just pointing out I didn't actually lie.
There's
I
this
know.
one.
That was really good.
That's why I don't believe he's
Yep.
dead, because if he
Yep,
was,
yep.
you would just say it.
Yep.
I think that was your version of like lying.
this situation.
That was like the harp. What would a harper do?
Yeah.
Because the savant is a harper.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what would the savant do?
10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh, that's
30.
my new thing.
5, 10, 15. That's it.
WWSD.
Right.
What would Seisha do?
So
What would the
35,
savant do?
35, 40, 45.
Yep.
But you can take it as what would
Running,
Seisha do.
standing up, and then running
Yeah.
down the alleyway is one of the crossbowmen drow.
Yeah, you watch. He stands up, looks around, kind of surveys the situation, and then just takes off.
Don't blame him. I definitely don't blame him.
Don't let him get
V,
away.
it is your turn.
Okay. Oof. I don't know what to do. The fly boys are up flying. I'm down on the ground with the low boys, and the low boys are on my side. So
Get out of
I guess I'll javelin. So I'm gonna.
Keep your rage up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna javelin dude to my left.
The one not carrying anyone?
The one not carrying anybody.
Oh, there's also this dude still.
Yeah, all of these guys
He's
come
all
into.
tranced out though.
Yeah.
He's all
Yeah.
tranced out.
So you want to aim at this one?
Yeah.
The one that's not holding anyone?
Yeah, with my
Go
javelin.
ahead. Yeah, no problem.
Does she get 2 attacks with javelins?
She does. She has. It wastes 2 javelins.
But
So-
yeah.
I'll just roll recklessly.
Why not, right?
Mhm.
Working out.
Alright, sweet. So that's gonna be a 24. to
24
hit.
definitely hits.
Yeah. What, really?
Oh.
Okay, so first is 7 damage. Roll again.
Natural 20.
Okay. The first one, you launch up and it tries to move out of the way, and it makes a good sized hole through its wing as it clips, trying to keep itself in air for a second, and you take that moment to line up your shot, and it goes straight through its abdomen, and as it reels over and starts to pull it out, you see from its solar plexus down to its hips these writhing tendrils that extend from its stomach. Roll your damage.
Okay, so it takes the 12 damage and then. I always forget.
No, so these are D6s.
Oh, these are D6s. I'm sorry.
So stressful.
You're right. Okay, 1d6 plus 3.
So it'll be 6 plus
Okay.
3 plus that.
6 plus 3 plus that. Okay, so 15.
15.
Oh.
Raging.
Oh yeah, raging. 15.
15 for the first one.
No, that's the second. That's the
15,
third one.
15 for the second one. I'm gonna re-roll for the first one. Sorry,
Got it,
I
yeah.
rolled the wrong dice.
That's fine.
Okay.
5 for the.
So
oh, no, I'm sorry, 7.
7 for the second one.
Got
so
it.
it is still 7.
Yeah, there
It
you
was
go.
7
Wrong
last
guy.
time.
Hey.
How was
All right, got it.
Awesome. Yeah, with
That's
that, you
great.
you see it pull it out, not making any noise that you would think that something that just got hit would, and drops your javelin onto the ground. The other one flies off through its wing. And would you like to move or do anything?
Yeah.
You know, move towards Harold and Vinley.
Yeah.
Okay. 30, 35, and that puts you right by this guy who's standing there going, Mo.
Oh, jeez. Gotta get Tally out of that.
Voss. Oh, nope. Wait, where are we? No, Vinley. Yes, I crossed something out.
You crossed Venley out?
No.
Under Vinley's mask, you hear the sound of her
Trying to hold back tears.
Yeah, and in Elvish, she says, "I'm so sorry," and she turns and runs as fast as she can, using her action to move.
Move, and you disappear off the map.
What? What? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
So turns and runs, heading north.
She knows what she's doing. And I'm...
You're going to use your movement in action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see Seisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually you do.
Okay.
You,
Now Voss. Sorry.
Using the map as fast as silently, as fast as I can.
Yep.
Move to the closest manhole cover I
you
can.
move at half your speed when you're stealthing, just so
that's
you know.
Yep.
But you're sticking to the alleyways, you're sticking to the shadows, and as you're making your way and moving, you pass by, you hear...
You see a squad.
Yep.
And you hear the whistles are no longer blowing, but coming down Sardoon Street as you're making your way up.
Wheelgun Way. You're right at the corner of Wheelgun Way and Sardoon Street, right where your alleyway starts.
Yeah.
And you see, they'll be there in about probably 6 seconds or so. A squad of City Watch.
They're coming my way.
I mean, they're currently heading towards you because that's where
Okay.
you are, but they're not looking at you.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice you.
There's a lot of commotion happening
Yep.
right
and
around the corner.
You kind of hear say, the blast. It sounded like the echo came from here.
If I can duck in a side way
Stay
and
close, man.
hide, wait until they pass, or hide somewhere I am.
Yeah,
wait
you don't have to
until they
rely.
pass.
Your stealth is.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
Then
not notice you,
I will
but
wait,
you notice them.
I will wait until they pass then
Okay.
to continue on.
Okay, got it.
You want to hold your dash action to
I'll
run
do.
as soon as they're gone.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Yep. You watch as they're taking off. That's happening. Is there a guy on? No, he's up there. Is he?
Is there only one dude on that side?
Yeah.
Yes.
The other
Oh.
one ran, and then
Yeah,
the
it's
other
just
one. The third one is in the arms of the tickle monster.
Okay. All right. Right. Oh, right. Chasing after
Seisha.
Seisha, which is very close to you.
Yeah.
Just remember that. That's right.
That part, yeah.
Yep.
No, it's okay. It's not important. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's Ponytail
Oh,
that's
no.
running after Seisha.
Does he have a little flying lizard thing wrapped around his arm?
No,
He
they
does
all do.
not.
Okay, good.
Well, they all are those people.
Yeah.
No, but I was just asking if they had that
Oh, gotcha, no.
critter.
He does not specifically have that, but he
Yet.
looks very similar to the person that did have one of those.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay.
I just like the skull dome.
Kind
that
of
they
following through, looking and surveying what's going on, seeing the babbling man by V, gonna assume that, kind of gonna follow suit with you. You see Avi as he kind of points his spear at the same one that you did, and this glowing bluish energy of light, almost like what forms into a hardened piece of ice, forms and flies straight towards it.
That is so hot.
That's super
That's
cool.
awesome. Oh, get it? Hot, because it's ice.
And it slams into the same spot that the javelin hit.
Oh,
And as it does, it crystallizes and then glows.
Ooh.
What?
I'm excited.
I'm here for this.
16. 16, 22, 27.
Enough. this tomfoolery?
29 points of radiant damage.
29 points of radiant damage.
What? 29?
Yep. He critted.
Good God Almighty! Good God Almighty! This guy's my massive.
Get off my lawn!
Boy, give him the stick. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick!
And then he will stay next to his husband, but kind of looks over to you guys and says, "Do whatever you do. We've got the alley."
We both need to make deck saves.
Yes, we do. Ooh.
No!
I mean, they're dropping.
I gotta.
No! They're making a deck save, and there's one right above them.
Oh shit.
Oh no, they're dropping it on top of them.
No, he doesn't have anything in his arms.
Not anymore.
Because he just dropped it.
5 to whatever you
They
roll.
just took it off the
okay.
platform.
Okay.
I'm good.
And I got a 15.
Yeah.
But I'm still terrified.
So,
by them.
with that, at the last second, hearing the man cackling as he falls, they both split, and the guy lands right between them as the weird creature seemed to try and drop the drow upon the steam and steel.
Till death do them part. It doesn't have to be their death.
And then this guy also. He'll roll an acrobatics because he's still. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, I
Snap,
was doing that.
crackle, pop. That guy's gone.
Oh, he's gone too.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, they both died.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'll roll just to be on the safe
Let's
side.
just hope that these things don't like feed off the souls of the things they kill.
They do. There's no way they don't.
We're so
Avi, make a
optimistic
roll.
here
Yep.
on D4.
Oh, they're going for Avi!
No!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. This thing goes down, and you watch as Avi brings his shield up, slams back.
Shit, that's what I was just hoping wouldn't happen. It's the hurt one. You're gonna have to catch him. I'm gonna shoot him down, or you're gonna have to catch him.
He is actually, I'll put him off,
He's over there.
but he's in the air.
Right.
And we only have 2 of these guys. 2 of these platforms. So he swoops down and starts taking Avi up into the air.
Alright, dude, Ember.
Oh man, that's what we're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to get under him, and I'm gonna have to.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to really-
Alright.
The other one comes, both of these swoop down, trading places, going for Avi and Embrick. And Avi ducks down as one flies over, and Embrick rolls off the top of his husband's back and lands on the other side. So we'll switch.
Oh,
yeah. They were fucking cool as hell. Damn. They were
Can
already
we,
cool as hell.
adopt them into the group?
Yeah,
I think they are a little bit bigger deal than we are right now.
that's them.
They're like, you can join our crew.
Station.
Yeah, hi. How's it
You're
going?
on your ground, or on your ground. You're on your back on the ground.
Yeah,
And do you want to stand up?
I would like to,
Okay.
yes.
And as you do, you look back, and there is one of those people headed towards you.
How far away is he?
Like 15, 20 feet.
Need
how
an
far away?
exact number, whether it's 15 or 20.
20.
I take a step forward, which puts like the 5
Yep,
feet
got it.
forward, and I'm going to, what is it called now?
Yeah.
I am, yes, they made a special spell for me. I am going to cast Far Realms Reach.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, what?
And a tentacle,
Yep.
Yep.
smoky tentacle comes flying out of my hand and wraps around him.
Yep.
And
So make that
going to
attack.
pull him to me. He makes a
It's a
save.
strength saving throw.
Yep.
Yes,
Got
it's
it.
a
Fails.
awesome, and I pull him to me. And I'm just gonna
A
get.
10 fails.
Huh?
A 10 fails.
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
assuming.
it's
He takes
14.
damage too.
Oh yeah, that's right, he does. Yeah. Okay.
This is the most important catch.
Yeah.
Where are my 8s? There's 1.
Here.
There can be no yeeting to be done.
Yes, no yeeting today.
Just
12 points of damage.
Okay, got it.
You do not.
yoink, yoinking, yoinking.
As
shall
it
join.
wraps around. Oh, okay, yeah, got it. Well, then this person's fine.
Oh, you
miscalculated.
I miscounted the men.
Wrong type of stats that I was thinking of. Got it. So
Thank you, Beal and Grimm, for these stat cards so that we can reference them.
Aren't they amazing?
They are.
They really work so well. They have all of the stats on the back of them as well.
okay.
Can you pass me those real fast?
BeetleandGrims.com.
Can you pass me those real fast?
All right.
That is, yes, as it wraps around, you pull them and they bring them down to their knees as they stand up, and it starts to choke and chill as you watch that frostbite burn coalesce across his neck as their spell dissipates.
I'm having a really bad night. You want to turn around and run.
Make an intimidate check.
Yay.
10?
Okay.
And they give me the stone and I will.
Oh man, he's dead. There's easier ways to die, man.
So, Embrick, seeing Tally being...
I can do a cantrip, and then if I have a
bonus
bonus
action
action spell, I can cast the spell, right?
Correct.
Correct.
In that case, I want to cast Magic Weapon. I just pull my sword and cast Magic Weapon, and it ignites.
Yes, in the divine glow.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is normal.
Yeah,
Normal
yeah.
divine glow.
That's good news.
So, Embrick, seeing Tally, the person that you all reunited their friendship with, being brought up into the air, he throws his scimitars, draws 2 daggers, and you see as he pulls them, his hands begin to glow super hot, and it transfers into the daggers as they burn into a white hot steel. Throws them towards the thing. And let's see if he makes his attacks.
Yes, I am.
Brick.
1 hits, 1 does not. So,
It is
Kill it.
a D8.
Oh, do I see
'Cause
her
it's a-
running up the street too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How far away am I from them?
You are 5 feet behind Stacia.
so
Oh,
just
okay.
straight this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's only 1 roll, not 2. So it's actually 2d8 then.
I did 2 attacks. Good.
Hey, it only counts as 1
Oh.
because you're doing this flavored, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, it still hits.
yeah, so it's 2d8, not 1d8.
Bop, bop, bop. A little better.
Yep. So 7 points of fire
7 points
damage.
of fire damage as it slams into him, and you can see this white hot steel just carve right through the body of this thing.
Nice.
All right.
So cool.
That is
Embrick.
not
It's
yet.
so hot right now.
and yep.
That one and that one.
Console
Yep.
is so hard
So
right
this
now.
one stands up. Oh, goes. Oh, that hurt. Oh, where's the? All right, look, I'm done with this. Just give me the stone. And just looks to you.
Oh no!
No.
All right.
Oh, bless his heart.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right next to his. Like, you're standing right next to his ally. So he's
Yeah,
like.
not really knowing what's going. He's going to try and go for the flank. It's not going to count as a flank because the other guy is.
Rolling.
Yeah.
He trying.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
All right, yeah, it hits.
All right, yeah.
7
guess.
points of bludgeoning, halved to 3.
Oh, he's in
As
trouble.
he slams a mace into you,
Like,
and he's
oh,
going
you're a sturdy lady there. Like, you know,
and
like,
then,
what are you gonna
and then
do
he
in that
swings
situation?
again, and you just parry it away with you parry it away, and then Low pushes off just a step.
Like, could you not?
Yeah, like step off. No.
I just want to say, could you not?
Yeah. And he just kind of was like, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
feels real confident right
Yeah.
now, but
And he does that, and he's like, yeah. So after we get the stone, you want to go for a bite?
No.
I love big ladies. Let's do it.
oh, the rage boiling.
She just
And
got
you-
another rage.
You hear Low, just in a real low voice, say, break him. Harold, it is your turn.
He smells like Battle Axe too.
I like pull the knife and I'm about to throw it at that guy, and I see her expression. I'm like, man. So I see the guy down the alleyway running.
Yes,
I
you
saw
do.
it.
Vinley, you're blessed.
Thank you.
Man, tempted to hit him, tempted to hit the one holding tally. I'm gonna shoot my
Vinley,
first
and you have
one.
advantage on your next attack. Or next
Dude.
roll.
I'm going to do. I'm gonna shoot my first one at the thing holding tally. Can I hit them both?
Tally is up this direction?
Yes.
Yes, you can direct the
Yeah.
however you want to.
Cool.
So I just
I
realized-
will fire the first one at that thing. We'll see how it feels after that before I fire the second one.
I just
Okay.
realized I still have it, so
Alright.
just to remind folks, some of us still have the bargain
16
inspiration.
to hit it.
I do still have
16 to hit the
one holding
creature.
tally, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. It will take 2 points of force damage.
Yeah, real good.
Real good. Old Harold would have attacked the one running away, but he sees Tally in trouble and he shoots a second one.
Got it. So in the beginning, you take your crystalline dagger with the silver handle, and pull it into two, looking at your two targets. You cast the first one as the purplish pink energy envelops it, slams into this creature, but barely nicking it as you're trying to also keep an eye with your periph on the other guy.
How much
And then-
was that damage? Two. Got it.
and then giving up on him, you see your target and trying to save Tally.
20, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, cool. And that'll do 1 point of force damage. Harold's too distracted by like.
absolutely.
You're
Trying not to hit Tally.
Yeah, and he also in his mind he's not sure why he feels like it's not important to kill this guy. He's like it's more important to save this guy. And after he throws him, he's like, the fuck? Normally I'd have. And he's just kind of like,
Okay,
Yeah,
it's all
got
hitting
it.
him at
Got
once.
it. All right, and with that, you watch as coming right up to you guys is 4 watch, and then someone you immediately recognize as Captain Cray, the main captain who investigated the fireball.
Yep.
As he stops here with you guys to focus on.
And through
Yeah.
and as he looks to you and then he looks up and he
Yeah.
goes, "What is?"
Don't.
And,
No!
and you watch his pupils dilate as you see him do the 1,000-yard
right
step.
right as he goes, "Men, I've got this. Go!"
Yeah, I got this one. Go there.
And then they rush past you towards the alley as
Yeah.
he goes to draw his sword, and then that's when he looks up and goes, "What?" And the sword drops to the ground as he just stares.
I'm gonna just flavor text. I look at Venley and the other guy. Now I'm gonna have to use another spell.
You can see Vinley's green eyes through her mask just is staring at this person you have in a chokehold.
One runs up to you, Harold,
Okay.
and the other two
Oh.
runs up here.
And then
And then the one that runs past, he stops and he just starts swinging wildly. Not in any person's direction, not at V.
Like he's
No.
seeing.
Like he
things?
is there.
Yep.
Something else. Like a madman on the streets just swinging wildly at
Yep.
something that's not there.
and the fourth one comes running around and kind of glances up, and as he does, just hits the ground and skids face across the pavement as he just slides right up to your feet, V. Kind of slams right. Bye, Harold.
No, that's canon. Harold's dead.
And as he does, you just hear he just goes.
Oh Jesus! I know. I gotta try to drop him.
And the face just across the pavement parts the flesh.
Oh
Gone.
jeez, man!
I felt that. I did that once.
By the way, just so I know, what
doesn't
does
feel
Bless
great.
do?
You add a
D4.
D4 to all attack rolls and saving
Oh,
throws.
so you should have, but
I
you
would've-
you
know
did
what,
both times.
Yeah, I hit them. Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. You have a D4 to your
Cool.
attack and saving throws. But
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm not bad.
Yeah, like you are. The mission, I think, is a success at this point. The
Harold.
question is,
Hopefully.
You notice this guy disappear.
That's fine.
V, it is your turn.
Kill him.
Surrounded by watch and
Harold, you're inspired. D6.
surrounded by watch and whoever this these people are.
Little Petunia luck.
You're unsure as to who is on your side and who is not, as everyone around you starts to seem to go mad. What do you do? There's the guy that just asked you.
I'm just gonna go for the safe one and attack the guy who just hit on me.
Okay.
Fair. No, that's fair. And then the guy right behind you. And then the guy behind you is just like,
How many guards are
natural
conscious?
20.
Like
Two.
It's only 2.
Well, there's three
conscious.
conscious,
Right,
but
but-
one of them is fighting who knows what.
20 for the first hit.
Whatever
And
he's doing.
and he kind of looks over and he's like, Vanya, I got him!
20.
And he says,
23 for the second. Okay, so natural 20 on the first roll to hit,
Okay, noted.
and then a 23 on the second to hit.
yeah, they both hit.
I
Go
love
ahead
when you
and
guys speak in unison.
roll that first one.
12 plus 9 plus whatever.
12, you're right. So 12 plus 9 is 21.
And then plus your.
Plus 5 is
So it's 26.
26 for the first hit.
The first one, you just head, decapitate, just gone. Yeah, like you're just like, the fuck you say to me? And just, boom, and just head, and the body just crumples to the ground.
All right.
That's the second time you've decapitated someone.
Look, I've been used to it.
First time it
and-
was a child-sized creature, but whatever.
And you turn around, you still have an attack. There's still the guy behind you who's babbling incoherently.
That's fine.
I don't know who these people are or what is going on. Should I attack this guy?
You don't have to.
Raging enough? Are you angry enough after all that?
V smash!
Okay, well I had already
You,
rolled
23,
it.
but you have advantage on this because he's technically stunned. So just roll again to see if you crit on him.
Okay.
No, just write one roll. Roll one.
I did.
Yeah.
She does! She rolled a 20!
Okay. No.
I cannot believe that!
Go ahead and roll it.
So I just crit on that guy.
Yep.
So 12.
12
Yep.
plus 3 plus
15.
5.
So,
So
20.
20 damage.
Got it. You boom, and you bury your axe right into his abdomen. Pull out. You watch as just a gout of blood just peels out, and he just goes. Doesn't even seem to notice.
I don't get why you guys are always so intimidated by me.
Harold just pulls up the mask a bit, like, okay, and puts it back down.
Oh.
That was badass as fuck. I love it. It's like, roll to see if you get a crit, just in case. I do.
Oh, I very much crit.
All hail the queen, baby.
All right.
Finley,
Fear bonus.
in front of you is Seisha, who drew one of these guys straight to her, and then behind that person is a captain of the watch.
But
you
he's like-
that you just saw go into
Perfect.
the 1,000-yard stare.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy with the thing on his throat.
It's not wrapped around
Yeah,
him
it-
anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put my wand up to him and say, normally I'd agree with Seisha, but it's been a rough fucking day and you're going to die now. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
All right. Wisdom save.
Can I use that advantage to impose disadvantage on him on a saving throw? I don't have a lot of attacks.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'll allow it. All right. Well, we'll take the 5 instead of the 18. So that fails.
Good
And that is
idea.
Oh, wow.
16 points of necrotic damage.
nice.
As you watch Vinley put which wand are you using?
The bone wand.
Yeah, the bone wand up to, lifting his chin and intimidating him. You don't see it, you hear this faint ringing like a bell chime has just gone off, as you watch this man's face sink in age as he becomes gaunt, and gray hair starts washing over him as he just aged.
And then collapses to the ground.
And I know exactly what that is, because I've cast it.
Yep. And he almost to a mummified form as he then withers and
I'll
falls.
happily accept that soul and then start running back.
Take off.
Back?
Yes,
Okay.
Back north or back to
Back to the group.
back to the group.
Got it.
You easily
Maybe
do.
in the
You were
field
not
ward.
that far away.
Yes.
And I give her the location in the field ward.
And you make your way, or where you think
I recognize the description, right?
You do.
You
Yeah.
would.
You do.
Yeah,
You were
like-
just there.
I just nod my head and limp arm run straight back
Got
to them.
Limp arm.
Yeah.
Naruto.
Naruto it.
Not this is stiff arm.
Naruto.
My sleeves are long enough to where it just looks like sleeves.
Boss,
Yeah.
they have passed. You continue north.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Avi.
Looking around. Yeah. Yes, of course.
Seisha, you're in the hole.
Yep. Can we say on deck instead?
No, on deck is next.
And the
Yeah.
hole is the next one.
Oh, okay.
It's the weird thing about baseball is they do a little circle
I've never
for
heard
on
in the hole
deck, but they
before,
tell
so
you
that-
you're in the hole when you're on deck in your dugout. They have it backwards. I've always thought that was really weird. Just putting that out there. I'm a state
I just,
champ.
in the hole makes me sound like I'm in a grave. And right now, I really don't want to think
Okay, I'll
that
switch
way.
it. I'll switch it. Sorry, I'll switch it.
Thank you.
Seisha, you're in the grave.
We'll move over as close as he can
Story
to
of my
where
Finley's
Tally is.
We made our goal.
So
Yeah!
So we'll give you all the information about that once we hit the midpoint.
break. Yep.
That's
Don't
crazy.
feel like stopping
Yeah, I was
now.
about to
Let's
say.
keep going
So
for the kids.
crazy.
Keep on going for the kids. Let's make this
Do
a
it for
record.
the children.
Yeah, we'll
We're
update
still
everybody
about to
once we
die.
go to break. There's a lot of stuff that's happening on that front that I'll get into once we go to break. Let's try to get through this.
Thank you,
combat.
Antonise, for that kill.
We can do it.
All right.
My aunt gave me
Goes to
the advantage.
Yeah, he's
So thank
gonna
you
go
for
and he's
that
actually
kill.
gonna what are you gonna do? Again, that same glowing ice shard shoots from the staff or from the spearhead, and he is going to.
I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know,
You
I
took
know.
it from me.
I didn't. You should have had it, but didn't roll it. But I don't need it. And it slams in, doing 8.
Hey, you know what you should do?
13 points of radiant.
Play your drum.
Oh yeah, bring the
Now's a good
circus
time.
of rust
No,
out
it's
here.
actually not a terrible idea, though.
Let's see what happens.
Think of what they are and what we're fighting.
No.
All right.
And then
You watch as this thing slams into its abdomen again. They just keep going body, same spot, as they're focusing on this thing, trying to save Tally. And you watch that ice and glow nearly take over the entire creature before it flaps its wings and breaks all of the crystalline ice and then drops Tally.
I cast Featherfall.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow. Yeah.
What is up,
Tally
Fletch?
just limply falls and then slowly floats.
And then Avi.
And Avi standing there
Reaches out.
catches.
I look at Harold and say, "I'm not sorry anymore. I'm tired of running."
And as Avi looks over to you, it just nods. And you look like Avi is about to run into Tally's shop.
Yeah.
And into the darkness of the night, these creatures that you do not know what they are or where they come from are gone.
That's not what I expected.
That's not
They
good.
really were helping us.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yeah. That is so not good.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
Harold,
you're their mistress.
What? What is up? Why do you keep saying that?
people. It's not people. It's
Seisha,
Why do you keep saying that?
Seisha, it is your turn.
I
I
am going to
Hurt
turn.
one of them.
I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on the captain.
Okay?
It gives him a better chance on his saving throws. Does he look like he's coming out of it?
I understand. There are certain ways this works.
Okay.
And he has not been given the chance to make another saving throw.
Got it.
If you want to continue to make that choice on a mechanical, like Seisha doesn't know the difference, I'm just letting Goblin know that.
Seisha knows.
Okay.
In that case, just to make sure he's safe, I'm going to.
What was your roll?
14.
14 and.
What intelligence would be 15.
15. You remember back when V
Yeah.
got sucked into it.
Yeah.
She was just lost.
Yeah.
You feel that maybe if you do something.
Can I slap him?
You can try.
I want to slap him.
All right.
Okay.
Roll to hit. With advantage.
Yeah, because he's.
Thank God. Because it'd be really sad if I missed him within 2 feet of him. Yay, I hit, I'm guessing, because that's going to be a 20, dirty 20.
That definitely hits.
Whack.
And what's your unarmed strike damage?
3.
3. Take 6 points of damage because it's a crit.
Yeah.
But with.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
But with that.
No, he's paralyzed. That's
Oh.
Yeah.
what happens.
But with that.
Yep.
Use this one. He snaps to you and he goes, "What was that?"
I don't know. We've seen them before, but we don't know what they are. I've got to go.
Where are you going?
I'm heading out to meet my friends outside of town. We don't want any more problems here.
I need you to come with me. I need to know what was happening in that alley.
Could I come back and tell you? How
Make
about you run with me and I tell you while we go?
I'm not leaving my men behind.
I'm not there.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yep.
Not his turn, so he can't do anything. Embrick is going to run up to Avi, make sure he's okay.
Yep.
It's basically going to be his turn, checking on Tally and everything. Their turn.
They are going to subdue the one babbling and try, because he can't really do anything except for babble, so gets thrown to the ground and manacles go on as he continues to babble. And the other one goes up to the one fighting going, "What are you doing? There's nothing there. Oh, I got him. Look out, duck."
Keep swinging. Actually,
Duck.
oh, sorry, wrong one.
He didn't duck.
That same number.
I am a drastically reduced fan of the guard.
Yep. So yeah, that continues to happen.
Yep.
And then, I'm Captain Suggestion Cray of the North Watch. Come with me.
Bye.
So he starts to walk. He doesn't put you in manacles or hold
Okay.
you anything, but you said you were coming.
Yep.
And
I
he
follow.
Got it?
I'm Lord Keeper Seisha Valispard, and I follow.
Right. Babbles.
That's
Great feather fall, by the way. Holy
Oh, that was so
and-
clutch.
and with that-
So clutch.
Yeah. As all of this is coming to a head, the man being put into manacles, you walking up with the captain, you see Renair making his way up, and beside him is Fala.
And what's going on? As he's kind of like surveying the thing, you see rapier, actually dagger, not having a rapier on him, just a dagger in hand, kind of
Insight, does Renair actually seem like he doesn't know what's going on?
make an insight check.
Can I make one too?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, baby. That is a 23.
11.
Legitimately has no idea what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, like not.
Does he appear to be sweating or like he's been exerted at all?
Sweating from the short run that he just did, but
Okay.
nothing like he's been doing something for a long period
Just
of
making
time.
sure he wasn't like controlling
Well, yeah, yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
Fala goes, "What is wrong?" What happened?
We heard explosions and booms, and
We feared the worst again.
Harold motions
Screams.
to the dead drow on the street, and he's like, well, we had visitors.
We were attacked by drow, the same drow, I can safely assume. And then there were these flying creature things with stomach tentacles, and they attacked and left.
And then,
They kept putting people into a mind void.
as you're explaining this, from
you see a male human wrapped in a slick, dull green leather military-style frock coat with muted yellow trim, buttons and filigree on the corners of the coat, a tight leather collar that wraps up the sides of his cheeks, creating an angular half cowl that looks like black skin-tight mutton chops. 2 gold chains hang and wrap around his shoulders, draping over each bicep, attached at 2 connecting points of leather-wrapped plate, tight profile pauldrons. Over his heart, on the right chest, is the captain's badge of the Waterdeep Watch. Across the top banner reads Cray, C-R-A-E. You all recognize him as the man that was in charge of the watch running the investigation at the explosion.
Hold fast and stay your steel. I'm Suggestion Cray, captain of the North Watch. Is everything all right?
I pull off my mask and tie it back
I
to
do
my
too.
shoulder.
I put mine in my bag.
And you hear Zentarum, as you see pull the arm up, and you see the tattoo on the one who's still babbling.
Yeah, it was
I want to go slap that guy.
The babbling guy?
Yeah.
Okay, just to make him stop babbling?
Yes.
I mean, you see a massive wound in his stomach that's gushing blood.
That's fine.
Okay, yep. And
Just
he-
gotta slap him.
you slap him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
I go up to Fala and
14?
I hug them.
Them. Yes, you
Yeah,
hit.
that's what I
Okay.
said.
I heard
So
it.
3.
I heard.
3 points. Yeah. Boom. And I was like, whoa, hey, there's a watch now. We got this. And he's just.
It worked for the captain.
Not for him, he still continues to babble.
We got attacked. Seems like we weren't the only ones attacked. It was just kind of madness, and we just were caught up in the middle of it.
My men and I were investigating the attack on the estate nearby. We heard the thunderous explosions echo from down here. Same's this alley is a bane, some type of hot spot.
What?
Especially after you lot moved in. Anyone care to tell me why?
Because we run a bar and it brought a lot of life back to the streets.
There's lots of bars. What makes you so special?
We're the
Ours
we're-
has a ghost.
Also, we're the only bar on the street.
I also have really bad luck.
Do you know about anything of the attack of Growlhund Villa?
Who?
What?
The attack on the Growlhund Villa.
The attack
Attack.
on Growlhund Villa.
I
Sorry, there's a lot of
haven't seen
ringing.
anything. I've been here trying to fight off this.
I saw it.
What do you know?
There were a bunch of dark elves running around the exterior.
You see him notice the ones that are currently.
There were 3 individuals that had some sort of flying serpents with them.
That'd be the Zentarum.
There were creatures in the yard.
All right. Captain, looks like they made their way here.
Now, why were they drove to you? And can anyone explain what in the 9 hells those faceless demons were?
I can guarantee
No
you.
idea what those
Yeah,
things were.
no
I
idea.
tried to kill one, but it didn't seem like it took the damage.
And then as far as what they're doing here, easy targets. We're all out in the street.
You see him kind of thinking inward on himself. He goes, their movements so silent, as if they weren't even here, driving everyone into madness.
Some sort of aberration.
My mind slipped away from a moment. I saw something dark, heard my name. It's like an empty void staring back at me.
We think it's related to the nightmare
That the city
that
had.
people shared.
Maybe I mean, from my understanding, the drow don't come to the surface that much, right? So maybe it's making them crazy and sending them up here after us.
That could be. Not too long ago, demons infested the underground, drove the drow insane.
Oh.
Have I heard of that?
If this is happening,
History check.
16.
History? 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, some short time ago, there was a rumor of demon lords being unleashed in the Underdark.
I thought that was fake. Fake news.
so where are the women drow?
The
Whoa,
what?
There
I
weren't
didn't
any.
see any.
They were only men.
What do you mean they're only men?
There weren't any women, Drew. I didn't see any.
If there are, I haven't gone around asking them.
They may have given them orders and sent them ahead, but we have not seen any.
Maybe you should check the drow boat mast. The carnival.
Well, I'll let Captain Staggett know. So, you said you think this is about nightmares.
I think it's tied to the nightmares.
I don't want to hear about bedtime stories made to scare childlings.
What?
So you didn't have them?
If you don't know what it really was, then you don't know.
I guess
That's
we don't know.
what we told you, though. We said we didn't know what it was.
I know.
Can
I'm
we
just
go
saying.
home?
You're saying it's tied to nightmares. And I'm saying it's probably demons.
Fair.
Makes sense to me.
So,
Why not
if you have
both?
nothing more to tell, I thank you for protecting the city and order you to carry on your night, preferably inside your homes.
Yeah, we're just going
Thank
to
you, Captain.
I may be talking to you again. You say that you saw what happened at the Growlhund Villa.
Mm-hmm.
So I've ordered the detectives to come and investigate. The whole property's been locked down until we sort out the bloodbath the Master was telling me about before I came running this way. So, make your way homes.
We'll do.
Good
Thank
evening.
you.
And he and his men start gathering up the dead and the one person that they took into custody, who still seems to be just kind of like saying, and here I was, and now I was going, it's great, let's take hi.
Come on,
All right, crazy guy, let's go.
follow me. I'm going to lead them to the bar. We're going to go in the front door and just walk straight through, go out the back door, and get a carriage.
You're gonna wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you do that.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I don't want to.
Well,
There.
amongst you is
Yeah.
still Embrick, Tally,
Yeah.
Fala,
Oh, no, I...
Avi,
yeah.
and Renair. And Renair comes up to you.
Sounds like you guys had one hell of a night.
We need to go.
We should take a break in front of the hearth in the bar. There's someone I need to introduce you to. He's an old
Okay.
adventuring mate of mine.
We can take a
Holding down the
breath. It doesn't
tavern, making
matter
sure
now.
that there were no attacks there.
Wait. Where's Bill? Is
Where's
Bill
his
okay?
body?
We need to go.
Where is he? Where?
I lost him.
Okay.
You don't know where he is? Do you know where he might be headed?
I lost him.
Okay.
Avi might be able to help.
Let's.
Show us his
Let's
body.
just go to the bar.
Okay, come on. Let's go to the bar. Harold's gonna open the doors and wait for everybody.
he
from the
taken?
street.
I wait until we get inside.
Wait. before
Who
we-
is there?
We look around the bar to see who's there.
Okay.
Who all followed us?
As you guys walk away, Embrick and Avi stay behind. Embrick starts talking to Avi. They start. Thank you. We're family. We stick out for each other.
Damn right.
Finley stays as far
Avi
away from
is
those three
tending
as
to-
possible.
Yeah, Avi takes
Yeah.
Tally in, and Embrick starts making patrols, and you see him looking for someone.
Who is?
Embrick.
Okay.
Voss. What are you doing?
What you up to?
So you stopped right on there. You saw them run past. You saw the whole ordeal with Seisha fighting the thug. The officer, you saw Vinley come up. You saw them go back. You hear the sounds of everything stop over there.
You also
You're only about a block away.
you were within range to see Seisha fall. But there seemed to not be any major conflict from where that.
Did I see or catch any of the conversation between her and the guards? Do I see the guards
No,
leave?
you were making your.
Did you stop to watch and listen?
Fuck. No.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
have.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is your choice now, knowing what Voss knows. Seisha could be behind on foot, or could not. You hear no more conflict from the alley, and you are far enough away to easily make your way towards the field ward.
How far away am I from the bar?
You are about 2 blocks away from the bar at this point. There's still another block or so before you make it to the next manhole cover.
Could I make a minor illusion to try to draw him back?
It doesn't go that far.
No, I mean like just in the sky, like behind the bar, so
firework.
that people in the
Flare.
people that are in like the street wouldn't see it, but people who are like in the alleyways might.
What does Harold think has happened to Voss?
From the way she's dodging answers, she can't lie, so he's not dead.
Okay,
Because I asked several questions to gauge specifically.
that's fair. Yeah, sure. You'd fire into the air
Basically a little thing of like lighted words. It just says, "Bill needs dill."
Can't do that
No, can't do that.
Little
because
too specific.
that is a specific spell for that. It's called Skywrite.
Okay, got it. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, so you can do like a purple firework or like your mask smiling in the air. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh, firework that turns into pants. He'll know who that's from.
What are you doing?
Purple pants.
I
Hold
will
on.
instead, can I make it an image of the mask with 2 big purple thumbs up beside it, like
Sure.
nodding?
Okay.
Yeah, easy enough. I would say
Your passive picks it up.
yeah.
Okay.
A 15.
It's like doing this and then doing this and then doing this
And then it fades
doing
away.
this. Yep, and then it fades away.
Okay. Well, that's definitely from him. I check guards nearby anywhere.
No.
No, not from where you are.
Head to the bar in the back door. then.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, start making your way that way.
Start making your way with the way, and
Yeah.
that's where we're gonna take
Yep.
it.
Oh my god!
All right, so a lot has happened, both in game and out of game. I do want to go ahead and say we hit our $1,200 daily goal for today. So we will be raffling off a Greenleaf Geek set of custom dice, as well as the coloring book and the pen. They will go to 3 different people. There'll be 3 separate drawings for that. Also, on top of that, we have hit several stretch goals. So we have hit our first Eldritch Foundry miniature giveaway, where we will be raffling off at the end of the campaign after October 1st.
Same as the maps. Whenever
Same as the maps, all of that. All of our giveaways from stretch goals will be at the end of the campaign.
And the only way to be eligible for those is if you donate.
You have to donate. Any donation amount counts towards that to be eligible to be drawn, but we do want that to be just for donators.
Yeah.
As well. What that entails is you will get a coupon for their customizable miniature builder to where you'll be able to make your own mini for that.
Which launches on October 22nd.
We also unlocked a one-shot DM'd by Logan.
Oh, that's exciting!
At some point in the future that'll happen.
Okay.
You know, we'll have details on that as we move forward with that.
Oh my god.
And we are only
We're like
$28
$28 away.
No, $38 away.
$38, yeah.
$38 away from anher Eldritch Foundry mini giveaway. Wow,
You
stretch
guys are
goal.
amazing.
Yeah.
So keep it coming. That's amazing. Once we hit 4,000 raised, that is a dice vault from Wormwood that we will be giving away as well.
One of the new ones?
It's just one of the dice vaults. It's one of
Okay.
yep. So we will.
They're gorgeous.
Yep. And it's going to be super, super awesome. And let's try to get that tonight as well. I would love to get that stretch goal unlocked as well. So thank you all so much for everything. We're going to take a short break and then get back into
Madness.
Literally.
All right, we'll be back, guys. Thank you all so much for everything.
Y'all the best.
And Voss, make your final death saving throw.
10. What does that mean?
It means the viewers are back with us. Hey guys!
I died on break.
To the surprise of no one.
I got into a hard fight with a cat. On my way.
All right.
So if you're just joining us, quick recap. The BFGs acquired the stone from the Growlhound Villa, then raced down to Troll Skull Alley, where Voss was trying to get away, where they were met by a group of drow who tried to negotiate for the stone. But Stacia said nope, and flew away with Voss, inciting a fight that included drow, creatures that
Tickle monsters.
Yeah, tickle monsters. Bat, faceless featured creatures with big horns and bat-like wings and
Dead
weird
silent.
tendrils coming out of their abdomen that make no noise whatsoever. Zentar Magians, because that was confirmed.
Yep.
The Watch.
Yep.
And neighbors.
Yeah. And you guys get to see some neighbors
There-
fight.
Badass
There
neighbors.
is one thing I think needs to be pointed out. The tickle monsters never attacked us.
Yep.
They did not.
And y'all never had to make madness checks.
No, we did not.
Because we're already crazy.
One other thing I would like to point out, during the break, we broke our $3,500 stretch goal. So we have raised over $3,500 so far for Extra Life. Thank you all so much. Keep it going. Let's try to get to that 4,000 stretch goal tonight. That would be awesome. And don't forget to enter hashtag Greenleaf in the chat to enter into the drawings. We have 3 drawings tonight that we're going to be doing.
So many.
Custom set of Greenleaf dice, the coloring book, adult coloring book, and the Tiamat pin.
Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe because it's September to
Yep.
get tier 1. It's 50% off. And that means that when you enter for these raffles, it counts as 3 instead of 1. And with that, our BFGs leave the end of the alley where the Watch takes the dead, the wounded, and the ascertained that were a part of the fight, leaving them to their vices as they helped protect the city. And Tally is being tended to by Avi, and Embrick is looking for someone that he is hoping is nearby. You guys make your way towards the bar.
And as you approach the bar, you notice a few patrons beginning to filter out in curiosity with the sounds of combat coming to a close. All of them greet you with kind smiles. Some offer a handshake and a few words of gratitude to each of you for putting up so much effort in protecting not only this city, but this alley. It's strange feeling of inadequacy for being praised as a hero, but it's uplifting and a good feeling nonetheless. You see Renair rush ahead and greet a man waiting in the crowd, armed for a fight. The 2 men enter as Renair beckons you further on.
The crowd inside brings you joy, seeing brighter spirits and busier workers from the bleak husks of the tavern you saw earlier this day. Sky can be seen dancing a midsummer fay story through ballet and sheer silks being used as interpretive wings and fairy dust dancing on the wind. He swings out and spins over the crowd, wrapped in hanging silks like a larva in a chrysalis before exploding out into a beautiful butterfly. You notice Flinrick darting around from table to table, taking and bringing countless orders. He looks swamped, but is able to keep himself afloat amongst the busy crowd. You find Renair over by the hearth, where you see a tall man, broad-shouldered, with short, shaggy, dirty blonde hair. He has a bushy beard to match. His blue eyes squint with a hearty smile on either side of his strong Grecian nose. The familiar sound of rattling plate mail clangers out from his well-used layered armor. You all begin to recognize the man you've met before at the yawning portal.
And as Renair goes to speak, you notice coming in the back door a one Bill Rocktail. Everyone, this is one of the Moonstars, my former adventuring party, and one of Waterdeep's finest men. Allow me to introduce Maloon Wardragon.
Oh, you're a little late on that one. We've met a few times actually, even if only for brief. Come sit and have a drink with a few fellow adventurers. It's your own establishment after all. It's good to see you, brother. I didn't think you would be one to go the Durnan route.
It's good to see you as well. Things have been busy since my abduction, and I owe my life to these wonderful people, well, twice over. Come sit. The hearth will help.
Well, that's because we're starting to get old and slow. And once we rid ourselves of Kondar and Vajra's chosen Blackstaff, it's been boring, sellsort's life. But enough about the glory days. Why don't we have a proper welcome and a round of drinks? And you all introduce yourselves formally. Again, then we'll talk about why Vajra sent me here in the first place.
I guess I'll start. Harold Hovelton. I play music.
That's right, I've seen you at the Yawning Portal.
Yes, we talked about maybe doing some work together here soon.
Yeah.
I don't really have any formal titles, but I'll work my way up.
I'm Viamiliana Gathala, preferably V. I like to fight people.
I've seen you and that half-orc woman go toe-to-toe from time to time at the portal.
Yeah.
You can hold your own.
Yes, I can. Don't doubt it.
And you see him lean over and just kind of like elbow Renair. Like, I heard.
I'm gonna step up in between that awkward interaction.
I just nervous laugh like yeah.
I'm Vinley Gallon Odell, Greyhound Initiate.
Oh, you're part of the Grey as well.
I am.
It's good to meet you. Officially, last we met, I don't think you were.
I wasn't.
By the way, I'm going to sit in such a way as I can watch the exits.
You noticed that when he sat down, he was doing the exact same thing.
So I sit near him so that I can be like keeping an eye out on either side of.
You guys are sharing a corner of a
Yeah,
table.
just like keeping an eye out.
I have
Table
not sat
closest
down.
to the hearth.
I am leaning.
Renair actually goes and stands next to you, V.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oof.
So you walk in between the
Yeah, I'm just like-
awkwardness.
Hi, I'm Vinley.
Yeah, the Grey exchange.
We've met before.
Yeah, we've talked a couple times about the job. Well, looks like it's going off.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, it's not a good time.
You are?
I'm sorry. Lord Keeper say Chevalis Bard.
All right. Good to officially meet you. It was from passing one time, and you a couple of times. So, Vajra sent me to collect you, as you are starting to grow renowned throughout the city. It's being noticed. A lot of word of you being fairly competent, getting the job done. As I'm sure Renair can attest here, there's a shipment that is leaving, but he keeps talking. Before we ran out, he's talking about you guys, and this is a nice bar.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
There's a lot of work.
But the shipment, it's leaving the docks at first light. So we don't have time. And if not, by first light, maybe sooner, knowing sailors. There's a crate in that shipment, and that we need to procure before it leaves, or someone else snags it.
What's in it?
Don't know. Force Grey don't ask the Blackstaff questions when she gives orders. We just follow suit. But she did say one thing. Don't look inside.
Harold kind of
Does she know that you're outsourcing this?
She sent me to get you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of the other Greyhands, they're busy moving on something else. Something dark.
My
So she recommended
apologies.
you.
Can you give us about 15-20 minutes to discuss this amongst ourselves?
Um,
I know this must move quickly, but we have some matter we need to discuss very quickly.
Look, it's an easy job, especially for your group.
Yeah, it's.
Well, everyone but her. And he points to Seisha. Last time we snuck through the orc camps in the Sword Mountains, eh? My loud ass decided to wake up the whole encampment.
Nobody ever understands how difficult it is to be quiet in armor.
Right, but it turned out to be a hell of a party. If
They often do.
If Eirik wasn't there to light them all up with a couple of fireballs, I'm pretty sure we all would have been dead. So
We've had a very busy evening, and we just need a few minutes to touch base with each other before we go do something
look,
else.
like I said, easy job, sneak in, get the crate, sneak out.
Sure.
I won't be with you, but I'll be at the meetup point. If a fight breaks out, it means someone shit the bed. But with a woman like her, wielding an axe like that, I'm sure you won't have any issue if that comes to fruition either. But it looks like you've all been through hell, so yeah, we can rest for an hour.
Oh my god.
you.
So before heading out.
Perfect.
What does the hearth restore?
It is.
I got it.
Oh shit, I'm stupid, y'all.
What?
Speaking of axes,
It's fine. I only
no.
took 8 points of
So,
damage
I'll
the
let
entire
you.
fight.
Sweet.
how to play
What is it?
no to heal. So
When the fireplace that's in the Troll Skull Manor tap room is lit for the first time each day, the fireplace acts as a prayer of healing cast at 3rd level, 2d8 plus 3, for anyone who stays within range for 10 minutes.
Yep. So everybody heals that as you take a rest, and this can count as a short rest. So you can go ahead and take a short rest.
Hey Harold, you want to do that thing you never
Yes,
get to do?
I definitely want to do the thing I did.
If anybody wants to use their hit die to gain health over the next hour, the first one will get an extra d6.
I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So it's 2d8 plus 3.
Yep, that's what you get from the hearth.
Oh, wait.
And short rest is.
And then
Short
Okay.
rest is depending on your
it.
class.
Yep. Spend hit die, your hit die, so you would be a d12, d8, d6.
And then you'd add it, if you use your hit die, then you.
d10.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't know I had that.
So as you all kind of settle down, and
That's cool.
Maloon finishes speaking, Rainier goes, speaking of axes, where's Azure Edge?
You know, didn't feel right being in the hands of a sellsword, wasting away in a tavern. It's meant to be in the hands of someone doing more. I'm mainly just a recruiter now for the Greys. She trusts my approval, so it makes sense. But that blade belongs in the hands of someone who's going to use it to protect the city. Turned it into the Open Lord so she can choose her champion.
All right, well, if that's what you and Azure Edge agreed upon, who am I to disagree?
Who's her name again?
Who are we talking about?
You hear the name Azure Edge. Rainier started the conversation with
About an
speaking
axe.
of axes, where's Azure Edge? Because because Maloon commented on
I know.
V's.
I said, who are we talking about?
My old blade. You can actually make a history roll if you would like.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's 21.
18.
Ooh, okay. You all get all the information.
Both of you do.
Azure Edge is a great axe of legend, made of solid steel, handled with etched runes forged from the hands of the first Open Lord, Agaran. Known for the blue dragonhide leather wrapped around the handle and with the sapphire pommel, but most notably known for the glowing blue edge of the silver, electrum, and steel alloy blade.
Rumored to be unwieldy except in the hands of its wielder, chosen by the weapon itself. In the hands of a worthy enough fighter whose heart is law-abiding and good-willed, it could even be thrown before magically flying back to the wielder's hands.
Rumored to be able to cleave through magical barriers and shields, while also being the bane of fiends, undead, trolls, and lycanthropes.
Whoa!
Holy shit,
That-
y'all.
That
Is
is
what you know.
Azure
Bitch, get
Edge.
good.
Sorry, bitch, get waffle.
Oh no. Oh no.
Harold's going to. So now that we're all kind of getting a moment to talk amongst ourselves, we understand from an out of play perspective, just mechanically. I guess it's not even like if we give the stone now to somebody, that's it. That's all. Everybody's asked for the stone itself, not for anything more.
Right.
They haven't been like, oh, you got to go find where to open it to. Just give us the stone.
Everyone has said, give us the stone.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Just a little clarification there before we start yelling at each
Maybe
other.
we should move upstairs and have our private conversation.
Yes. That's a great idea.
Okay.
We'll
Now
do
that we've
right-
hung out, would you guys excuse us?
We have a
be right
couple.
back.
We gotta go feed some animals.
Biblio's home.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I'm glad.
What the hell is a biblia?
Don't worry
It's
about
her-
it.
Pet book.
And he looks at you with a like, you probably get like a, oh, she's that level of. Got it. Okay. Yeah, no problem.
We'll be right back. And then
Before you go, Renair kind of grabs your arm for a second and stops you as everyone else heads up and just goes, when we get to a second later, I'd like a night just the two of us. I feel like we need to show face, but we have a lot going on, but just
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm going to help Flynn down here so he's not swarmed by himself.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Go upstairs awkwardly.
Yeah.
Passive 16. How much did I hear?
None, because
Shit,
waited
okay.
until you all left.
okay.
Okay.
Once we're all upstairs,
Don't do that.
Harold's gonna. Okay, we gotta have a really uncomfortable conversation with everybody right now.
Wait.
Everybody needs to be given time to say their piece.
I agree.
Then we vote, and however we choose. You have something pertinent?
I took this off of Growlin
Ooh.
before I woke him up.
Hello.
I don't want to read it. It's 3 papers. It's very difficult to hold on to during all of that.
Well, I'm glad you got them.
Oh.
I haven't read them.
We are now certain that the second eye was carried from the warehouse in the dock ward to Yellowspire in the castle ward. I no longer believe that it remains within Yellowspire, however. After observing the Zentarum traffic here, I am convinced that they must be using a teleportal within the tower. If we wish to track the second eye further, we need to access that teleportal or otherwise determine where it leads.
Second eye.
Chirada? Is that Chirada? Chirada? Octar 4th, 1491, DR. They have treated us like fools. In the wake of the Lord murders, with so many vacancies among the lords and with Yala's lineage, it should have required no effort at all for her to be elevated to her rightful place. For the Growlhuns to be elevated to their rightful place so that she could guarantee the prosperity of the Growlhuns for future generations. Instead, they have taken our money, they have taken our favor, and they have spat in our faces. They have closed their ranks against us once again. Nightall, 21st, 1491 DR. At the fires of Cimmeril last night, Lord Berenger spoke to me of curious matter, Never Ember's enigma. It seems that the former Open Lord kept some monstrous secret, and now word of that secret is beginning to spread. There are those who believe a grand game may be beginning. I sense in this opportunity to right the great wrong which has been done to Yala. We've identified the gnome who's been keeping surveillance on RN Dalakar, an agent of Lord Dagalt. Please advise. Dalakar must still be acting under the orders of Lord Dagalt. No other explanation for the sudden shift of allegiance. Dagalt is Never Ember's father. It's Rainier's dad. There are 3 eyes with Never Ember's enigma may be seen. The first eye is held by Xanthar and lies somewhere within his lair. Bulette's report is that this lair can be accessed from the teleportal sites within X's sewer hideouts, provided a potential means by which this eye could be seized. But in the absence of a synchronized key, these teleportal sites are useless. The second eye has almost certainly been taken from RN by the Zentarum. It is more important than ever that we discover where M has hidden his head. Xanatharans are riled. Word on the street is that something was stolen from them, but not the first eye, the Stone of Galore. What if the key to Neverember's enigma, which Xanathar was known to hold in his possession, is not, as I have suspected, the eye, but instead the Stone of Galore? If so, then what better thief than an agent of Degalt's, perhaps even sent there for that purpose? The gnome has taken the stone, I am certain of it. If we can find Dalakar, then we can seize the key. We can take the stone.
So no surprises there.
No.
What
The
are
fact that
odds?
Dalakar was spying on Rainier for his father is a pretty big surprise.
Yeah.
That's true.
The
And
eyes.
the eyes and the stone are different things.
What are those?
The
What is
eyes are
the
probably.
eyes?
Wait. Can we? Do you have? Who has it?
I pull out the stone.
It's not on you.
I pull out the stone.
As you fell unconscious, to make sure that you did not drop it when she picked you up, she stuck it into her pocket.
Okay.
Smooth.
It has
that's
spots.
It's so ugly.
It is.
It's not at all like what I
That's-
thought it looked like.
I thought it
want
would be
to
bigger.
identify this.
I don't
Huh?
like that.
I want to identify
No.
this.
Okay.
Let me do it. It's gonna take a little bit, but it won't waste anything.
I really want to know, though.
This would be a good time to let you know on certain items, we have identify rules.
Okay.
We have not encountered this yet because you've not encountered an item worthy of such rules. There is a breakdown between rituals and spell casting identify.
Mm-hmm.
It does not say anything in the spell description, but there are levels of identify.
Okay.
So just letting you know that before you continue, I just want you to know the mechanics.
So the ritual would be more powerful?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
You just know that there are many different ways to do certain items.
Could be less.
Why don't we
powerful.
both? I'd be able to pick up on magics that have a more divine sense, and you'd be able to pick up on
Give me
more
a head start.
arcane.
Give me a head start, and we'll
Okay,
do it at the same time.
yeah. I'll pop in the last minute.
Okay. I'll start identifying the stone ritualistically.
Yep. Doing the similar
Yeah.
blood ritual that you do.
Very
drawing out the
tired
circle.
this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And easy enough within the next 11 minutes for the 10 and or 1.
No, she's
When I get
jumping in on the
close?
last
9
minute.
minutes? Okay,
Yeah,
got
so
it.
at 9 minutes I start.
Got
Got
it. Got it. So right at the inn,
Yeah.
Vinley
And Seisha.
and Seisha, you both understand this. This is a artifact. It requires attunement. It is a sentient item known as Golor. It is currently incomplete. It is a vessel of vast knowledge, and it is over 15,000 years old.
Seisha, you get the person that attunes to this. Their mind awakens, and they can memorize things perfectly.
Mechanically, you gain the feat Keen Mind.
Are you okay, Seisha? Seisha, you sound like a dying puppy.
You do, and it's
What's wrong?
settling after a night like tonight.
Did you get hurt?
No,
I'm fine.
this is incredible.
Yeah, it knows a lot.
Yeah.
What do you mean it knows a lot? It's a rock.
It's an
No,
artifact.
it's sentient. There's something.
Do I know what an artifact is?
Yeah, that's basic. Like, you know that there are levels, and these things that are artifacts or legendary things that are literally just written in books and things like that. You've never encountered one, but you've heard of these fabled artifacts.
So it like has a mind and thinks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm good with being alone.
Like it's alive, or like
Kind of.
Define a
It
sentient
has,
rock.
it has an intelligence to it. And this, her hands are kind of trembling.
It's not that serious.
This gives you perfect memory.
I could use that.
okay. So you just
That's a joke. One of y'all should probably use that.
remember
But
like
once we wait,
everything?
wait, how does it teach you how to learn things?
You
back?
attune to it.
how do you do that?
So wait, when that's
It
done,
opens it opens your mind and makes a more direct path between you and the information.
Does it have to be complete?
Well, it's not complete. Does it have to be complete for that to?
You can attune to it now,
I can
but
attune
you
to
don't
it now.
know
so
if that's gonna.
wait.
I don't
wait,
know.
wait,
No, I'm saying I could. I don't know whether or not having to complete it is necessary.
Are those holes slots for something?
Eyes.
Probably the eyes.
I don't like
But they may just be
that.
stones.
But here's
Like,
the
we
thing
don't
I'm
know.
getting at. If
They're
you,
eyeball stones.
if you attune to it, does that mean that whoever we give it to can't use it?
No, you just unattune yourself.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You can just attune to things and unattune them as
Yes.
you wish.
Yes. Most of the time. Unless it's cursed. If it's cursed, then you can't.
Then it's stuck.
It chooses you.
I am
Like
not
Harold's
familiar with magic-
dagger.
enough magic
I don't
objects.
think you could unattune to that because it's attuned to you.
Considering it was buried into my heart, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I have a question, mechanically. If someone were to attune to this and give it to someone, would it unattune? Or would you
don't-
still have?
You don't know. You
Okay.
did not get that from the like. There are answers.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Okay.
In any case, it's incomplete. There go.
Do we
We
have?
haven't done anything yet, except claim it.
Do we have to complete it?
People just wanted the stone.
Well, if there are eyeball stones with the stone, then that would be the full stone.
But nobody said anything about eyeballs in any of our deals. We can offload this thing right now and be done with it.
If
Maybe
you-
they didn't know that eyeballs were in it.
After reading that letter and going back over history, trying to think of things, two of you can make intelligence-based rolls to try and.
Not
My
me.
intelligence is actually higher than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll
That's
let,
my
I'll
lowest
let
stat.
those two.
Yeah.
Y'all do that. I just got a lot of moxie.
Oh wait, I have advantage on my next roll. Hold up. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
I
no.
actually-
So you're using your advantage and your bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. Hell yeah.
16.
16 and Finley.
Give me a second. Just an intelligence check.
Yeah.
26.
Nice.
Fair.
Oh,
Thank you, inspiration.
Yes, thank you.
awesome. Okay, yeah, you both remember that when you first met Rainier, he spoke of a black pearl that was inside of the locket. And that is the first time you heard of the stone. And you thought it was
That was the stone. We thought that was the stone. It was an eye in Rainier's locket.
Rainier has
The reason
one
he
of
was
the eyes.
kidnapped.
No, he had one of them.
Tentacle
Where are they at?
bastard has it.
His
Wait, that's not. So what you're
no,
saying?
no, it was when we got him back from that house, the silver locket was upstairs. One of the gangs have it.
The Zentharum.
Yeah,
Zentharum
I don't
had the
know which
eyeball?
one it was, but one
the
of them have it.
Yeah.
Because
And
remember, there were both gangs were in that building.
If our plan is
where
to-
we were, the Mind Flayer, he walked through the wall, that pedestal. We couldn't open it because we didn't have an eye of a specific person when I identified it.
We can't.
But I also will remind you that
It's a different eye.
yes, like
Yeah.
the size difference is literally
Yeah.
like a black pearl.
And
that
then-
would and
And like
and
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I know.
If the Zentarum or the
It sounds like
Other
they both
gang.
have one.
Xanathar have one of the eyeballs, we can't give the stone to the casters in this state. It's just asking for them to be
They-
attacked by gangs in the city.
They both have one. The
Each
Zentharum.
gang has one of them.
Yeah,
We have.
the letters.
We can't give it to them without it.
It doesn't mention
But,
anything about the third one, but One's with the Xantharum and one's with the
don't know.
Xanathars.
Well, they're clearly attacking people who they have an idea of where they are, so maybe we can, when we get the eye stones from them, we can get some sort of lead on where the third one is from one of them.
Saw us at that Growlhund estate. If we hold on to the stone, we're just putting a big target over our heads.
We have to complete it so we can then give it to the proper people.
We don't know. Maybe.
Whoever we give it to, we're just damning them to be attacked.
Unless we give it to the city.
They're prepared.
And it's their money.
They fucked it up in the first place.
No, they didn't. Neverember did.
It doesn't
DeGault
matter.
Neverember stole from these people.
People in power always make the wrong decisions when they're given a lot of money.
And so the people are going to suffer because you don't trust the nobles?
The people aren't suffering. The people have been stuck in the state. Nothing.
Tell that to the people in the field ward.
They're not
Harold.
going to. You think any of that money's going to go to the field board? They don't even consider that a part of the city.
No, they're just going to go to 2 sick children.
That's not 2 sick children.
It's not, it's all of the sick
it's
children.
all the
No,
children.
there are only 2 sick children.
We
We
don't-
asked them if any other children were sick, and they said no.
That's not how I remember it. Is that correct?
I don't remember that.
They said that they haven't encountered any that
Got
are
it.
of the same, but they said that the research would help any that do become afflicted like them.
Right.
But you also kind of got, like, you know that family. You two know that family. They don't venture outside the city much.
Right.
Yeah. They have a strong foothold in the city. People love them.
Right, but they made it sound like the sickness was coming to the city. Is that?
They said that
Their children are patient 0.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So,
Your
I just-
argument is to not give it to the city, the people in power, but it is to give it to nobles instead?
I know the Castellaners.
People
I've known
in
them
power.
for years.
Harold.
For 1 year, I hung out with them
Wait.
almost daily.
But what did you just say? Give someone in power a bunch of money.
The Castellaners have no real power. They're just nobles.
Not yet.
also
Give them a bunch of money and see what happens.
they already have a bunch of money.
Also, you two know this, that the Castellaners are known for being philanthropists.
Right.
And they're the ones that own the orphanage, or not own, but they donate so much. A lot of people say they own the orphanage. And that's kind of why they don't have enough money right now, is because they live lavishly, but they could live even more.
I'll explain all
Can
of
I?
that.
Yeah. Can we
Yeah.
convey that information?
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
easy enough.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay.
There's a way to
It's-
solve all of this.
It's not our money to give away.
There's a way to solve all of this.
What is it?
We claim the vault, and
What?
then we can choose where the money goes at our leisure. Half can go to the city, half can go to the Castle Lanterns. Here's a fact. The war of the gangs against us is not going to end until we're all dead, or they are. We have been marked by every single one of them. That's a fact. We have to see this through to the end, because either way, they're going to attempt to end us. Meaning, we need all of it. The eyes, the stone, and the vault. We give it to the city, we give it to the Castle Lanterns, we're still all dead. With this in our possession, we have some leverage.
Can I hold on to it?
Yes. I'd rather
Attune
you
to
hold
it
on
for all
to
I
it.
care.
If there was one person, it should be you.
Very well. In any case, our next step is confronting these gangs in some manner.
Oof.
I have a thing, and I don't think this is it, but I'm just throwing it out there. What if the thing we're getting off this ship is one of the eyes?
That thought's crossed my mind.
I don't want to say this. I respect Vajra Safar. I respect L'Oreal. I would do anything for Vajra. But I want to look in that box.
Then,
But I don't want to lose her trust.
Say something like that lightly, though.
I know.
are we all in agreement to take the mission?
Yes.
Yes.
As tired as we are, we can't refuse it.
Yeah.
So tired.
Yes?
You guys are really, you did a great job back there.
You did too. We all did. I
All
mean,
I did was run.
that's not
I mean,
true.
You guys.
I mean, you got Voss out of there, and he was practically dead.
The fact of the matter is, we did something we haven't done yet. That's worked really well as a team.
Yeah.
You know, live or die, which we're gonna live because
We're too
fuck
pretty to die.
Damn right. At least yes. So, but we really came together as the BFGs out there.
Something else we need to agree on. No one knows we have this. No one else. We can't tell anyone.
I agree with that. Every person we tell is just one more person that's a potential victim like us.
Not even
Who are
when
the
they're-
people
Or
that
they
know?
could be taken and tortured to find out where it is.
Who knows about this so far?
The Drow, I assume, know.
They
No
have
one
to.
knows I have it.
Wait,
They know
I
we
can't
have
tell
it.
Rainier.
No.
No, we can't. It'll just
Okay.
put him in more danger.
Well, I'm kind. What if he asks us what happened? What do we tell him?
I tell him we don't have it.
No, when he asks what happened, we just
We went
went
there.
to the house, fought a bunch of people.
Nobody found the stone while we were there.
Okay.
Mention
we
that
just
the
left.
Drow attacked, though, certainly.
We tried to buy time to get the Growhens out by saying we had the stone. People followed us to investigate.
How about
Voss got shot
Voss
and they all
had
ran.
the stone, but it was taken from him.
He dropped it when he was shot.
No, it was taken from him.
Seisha took it. It's not a lie.
I see. That's a good point.
And they all ran when
so
he got
Voss
shot.
got the stone, and it was taken from him by
It was just
Someone.
by someone.
Someone.
Give me a high five.
What?
Give me a high five.
No.
That was fucking good.
Harold,
Yeah.
when we go back down there, you need
What
to
would the
convince.
savant
You need to convince Rainier to leave town. He's wanted and marked by the Drow.
I don't think the most convincing person in the world could convince him to leave town.
I don't
I
either.
think there's one person who could.
What?
If she asked, he would get closer. And we all know that.
Could I?
No, I don't think so. I think he would respect her and do what she said.
But if he's out of town and they do find him, it's not. Then he
That's
doesn't have any
true.
backup.
At least close by, he's got a better chance of some of us being there.
I knew when we got on that boat and I saw those guys and we figured out they were part of the Drow. I knew we'd be fighting over that nipple suit one day.
Please, no.
It's
I don't want to think about that.
If we do kill him and you take that, you can never wear it around me. Or I will destroy it.
It's fair. Fair.
Okay.
I mean, who would want to look at somebody that ruggedly handsome in the first place, really?
All right, we head back down.
I
We
didn't
take
know
the
you-
mission.
Yep.
Okay.
When did you learn disguise self?
Huh?
When did you learn disguise self? You said you could change your form? Ruggedly handsome?
What do I have to do to attune?
You just have to attune during
Rude!
which is happening right
You basically just have to want to. That's it.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna
oh, that was good.
hacking mind is
That was
mine.
good.
now. All right.
I'm getting better.
So, everybody takes the rest of this time to take a short rest.
Yay.
Do you guys go back down? Because it's
When I take, sorry, I have a technical question. When I take a short rest, nope,
Nope. Nope.
nope,
Nope.
nope, nope.
I-
Only stones and dirt.
I will head back down. Not a lot of time has passed, I hope, and go back down. Is Maloon still there?
Before that happens,
Okay.
Seisha,
Yes.
as you concentrate on this stone, you feel, as the Identify said, your mind awakens,
Oh, it happened.
and you hear,
Like,
Seisha Felespard, I am grateful for you to be my new master. I am Golor the Polymath. I can sense you are a seeker of knowledge, as am I. With a simple command, I can bestow great knowledge and wisdom beyond your comprehension. However, this is currently not within my power, as I am incomplete. I am blinded and cannot see the truth of my intellects. They are lost in a sea of darkness. I need your help. Help restore me, and we will unravel the world's secrets together.
I hate it.
Oh.
This is just an upgraded version of Clippy.
Coolio.
Looks just as bad as good.
Yeah, it's over your.
Hi. Can I help you with anything?
Hey, I see you were stuck.
Are you talking to the rock now? Is that what's happening?
Message received, I guess.
You are literally talking to a rock.
You're talking to the
It
rock.
talked to me.
So it does have like a brain and
Yeah, we said
personality.
Well, it has
and
no
stuff.
an
brain.
intelligence.
I said it has a brain and stuff, and you guys were like, no,
Well, no.
it's just an intelligent rock. But it
doesn't
can
have a brain. Where's the brain? It's a rock.
You know what I mean? Like it has thoughts
I said it has
and
an intelligence.
feelings.
It has thoughts and
I
feelings.
don't know what intelligence means.
So Station, at this point, with the acceptance of the stone, you feel your mind awaken and coming alive through the firing of electrical synapses in your head. There's a strange feeling of clarity as you instantly can see and recall every moment, every word, every text written or read since your acquisition of the manor nearly a month ago. You now have the keen mind feat, and your intelligence goes up by 1.
Motherfucker, give it back.
Hells yeah.
What does that give you now?
It was 14.
First off, it gives me a 14, so I'm +2 intelligence now. Boom.
Yeah, you needed that more than
Yeah,
I
I
did.
did.
Well,
And I have keen mind?
Yeah, we'll set that up for you. but
Okay, thank you.
Oh my
You
god.
can instantly tell, just so you know, you can instantly tell the cardinal directions.
Yeah.
And you can instantly tell what time of day it is.
Yep.
Just
Oh, I'm familiar with that
Yeah.
feat. That's a good one.
yeah.
Seisha's the only one that could have had that feat anyway.
Yeah. That's so true.
Because I would have murdered one of you if you got it.
She means out of play.
Yeah,
Mostly.
Mostly.
and in play.
So, with that,
Wow.
You okay?
My memory is. Wow. Wow. I feel like. Thanks.
What?
Oh.
4.
Something.
And you.
Are you sure?
You're welcome.
Thanks,
I
all of you.
head awkwardly downstairs.
mechanically, Katie, I will let you know that continue to make notes.
Yeah.
And there may be some times where we still ask you to do
Sure.
rolls.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because of you have a month
Yeah.
of memory.
Yeah.
But if there's anything that is you want clarification on,
Yeah.
feel free to ask us,
Okay.
and we will try and answer the best to our abilities.
Okay.
There's a lot of information.
Right. I did. I'm
A
sure.
lot has happened
I
in a
did
month.
add the item into my equipment. Is
Awesome.
that okay?
Don't read everything.
I
Let us-
have not read it. I just
Yeah.
put it in there.
Let us double
don't
check.
do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I'm gonna create because
There's
Yeah.
stuff I shouldn't
this
know.
is
I'm
different
guessing. Okay.
from just
Other things.
Yeah.
Okay.
well,
It's
yeah, our
removed.
stone is very different than.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's removed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for making that so easy, D&D Beyond.
Added it and removed it all in 2 clicks. You're welcome.
Bam, bam.
So you come down and you see Maloon and Renair just laughing and sharing stories over a couple of drinks. You see Maloon asking about the bar more, about how the unseen servant works, as he calls it. And compliments Star, actually pays him a couple of gold and stuff
Good,
like
you
that.
better.
And
Tip my dancers.
so you, is it just Voss that comes down?
Is everybody?
No, I think we all come.
All right.
I come down. I don't know if
Yeah.
everybody else is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Before we walk down, Vinley's gonna grab like the back of Harold's coat, just like hold him back a little bit.
I'm calling Lindley.
Shut up.
All right.
I'm caught on Finley.
And I'm waiting for people to continue walking.
I'm walking.
Oh, I'm gonna go away now.
I wave at you like, bye.
Bye. And I leave. I check on Bob.
Okay. It's not too bad since the last time you saw him and then remembered that you should water him, and you look at him and you're like, I should probably do that again.
Oh, I should go check on Biblio too, actually.
I guess I am the only one that comes down.
Yeah, he's alone.
All right.
All right. So what? Real quick, what was it?
Finley pulls you, waits for everyone, looks at you.
Yeah.
Hugs you.
I hug you back. Everything cool?
Yeah. I was gonna run away today.
Why?
I was scared. And that's what I always used to do when I was scared. But I came back.
I really thought Voss was gone.
I thought he was dead too.
And normally, the way I remember it, I'd have warped myself into a rage, but instead I was just like, there isn't time for that.
Yeah. I accepted it and moved on. Like I would have done before, but I'm glad he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little... I'm glad you're not either.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're here. Don't run.
I almost killed everyone.
Glad you didn't do that either. We kicked ass today. I mean, sure, life's going to be pretty hectic while we go get the rest of this, but all things considered, this was a pretty big win for us.
I thought we were all going to die.
I was ready for it.
When those monsters came down, I knew Tally was going to die.
Those monsters never attacked us.
I'm ignoring that fact right now. And then I let him go and I walk downstairs.
You gotta head downstairs?
You both check on your respective creatures. They are doing fine.
I have my creature here.
I know Earl's got his own.
He doesn't eat or sleep.
Earl handles himself, okay?
Yeah.
But Voss is the first one down, and then Harold, and then Finley, and then the two ladies.
Billy was fine. Still a pedestal, but you notice more
Rat tails.
rat tails.
This is my good baby.
Ugh.
Good baby.
Thought of that
I'll
pedestal
bring you
being
up
next.
some really yummy ribs or something next time I come up, okay?
Don't feed it human food.
Good baby.
All right, I'll head downstairs.
Yep. Okay. So as you come down,
I tuck this into my breastplate, like under the armor,
Okay.
so that you have to get me out of armor to find it.
okay, like under your gambison.
Yeah,
Or, okay.
like tucked down
Got it.
to where someone's gonna have to get really
Really
familiar
close.
with me.
Got it.
Yep. Okay. So Voss, you come into that scene I described with Maloon, and he looks over and he goes, "Hey, your friends are back."
In any case, sir, yes, we'd be willing to accept this mission. I assume there's a matter of payment we discussed earlier as well.
Yeah, I can pay you 200 dragons. As more incentive for those that are not dutiful to Vashra. This is of my own wealth, as a favor to me, because I know I'm putting you far away from running your tavern.
And the goal here is to remind me again, please.
Go in. Is everyone rested up?
As rested as we can be, I think.
Okay.
About this time, everyone.
Yeah.
We come in looking exhausted.
Yeah, you're looking better than you were, actually.
Yeah, that's true. I can do a couple more things.
Oh,
Not
I
as
also-
much as I wish.
Everyone's clean.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Press
Just like
the
as they
dictation.
came
Yeah.
in.
Well, if you're all rested up, then I need you to head to Dock 13 on Dock Street. A cargo ship called the Gadar should be waiting. It should be in the ship the crate that I need. Should be in the. It's I believe in the manifest as D004. So look for that crate number. Meet me in the warehouse across the street from the Blue Mermaid. I'll be getting everything else together, so you aren't left hauling a giant crate through the city streets.
Where do we meet him?
He
Across
said
from
a-
the Blue Mermaid?
Yeah, a warehouse
Thank you.
across from the Blue Mermaid. And if you guys want to roll history on the Blue Mermaid, to
You're more than welcome
You
to.
can do it.
Since I'm from the city, can I get any sort of advantage?
Your
Sorry, I
DC
just
is
had to-
easier.
Huh?
Your DC is easier. I have it written here.
13.
13?
22.
Okay, you both know. The Blue Mermaid in the dock ward is rare, or is strange, because it is known to be a clean, well-appointed, but worn place frequented by safe folk, where most of the dock ward is, shady and the tavern doesn't look so great. It has good ale, bad wine, and is utterly safe and boring.
Got it.
The proprietress
Boss
is
is gonna
we don't.
hate this place.
Mother Jalith Holmrath, a pleasant, well-meaning, blue-skinned Triton woman with the maternal sort. It's located just off of Dar and Keel Alley.
Dar.
And Keel Alley. K-E-E-L.
Dar and Q Alley.
Well, it was good seeing you again, my friend.
It has been some time.
Anything we can expect from this? You're sending 5 armed mercenaries to just reclaim something.
Like I said, sneak in, get the crate, sneak out.
I'll wait outside.
All right.
Should be easy. Like I said, if a fight breaks up, that means one of y'all shit the bed. But
I'll definitely wait outside.
with her, you'll be fine. I wouldn't want to fight you. I don't know why Yagra even gets into. I put my money on you every time.
Oh, thank you.
So do I.
I bet you do.
Anyways, it was good seeing you, Malone.
Yeah, I'll have to come by and stop by a couple of times if this is your new water hole. Lacks some of the chaos of the portal, but the atmosphere is nice.
Thank you.
Drink is great.
You're welcome back anytime.
And whatever the kitchen did with that lemon butter grouper and herb potatoes,
know.
that's just unfair.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 more weeks and I'm not going to fit in my armor.
Well, yeah, it's it's unfair to you guys because of what you're selling it for. Just letting you know, whoever's back there knows what they're doing. But I'll be seeing the rest of you later. Remember, warehouse across the street from the Blue Mermaid.
Right, right.
Dar and Q.
I'm gonna.
D004.
D004.
That's so wonderful.
All right. Good luck. I'm gonna help Flynn since Kara is still out, making sure that he's got it covered with the night.
She
suit.
should have been back by tonight, shouldn't she?
She took the day
No,
off.
no, no, out of game, because I talked to her.
Yes, and Rhaenyra's
Telling
answer.
you, in play.
Right, okay.
She took the day off to be with her kids. She'll be back tomorrow.
Are they feeling any better?
As far as I know, I didn't pry. So,
We'll have to check that out once we're back. Or
anyways,
the next day.
be safe and in and out.
Yeah.
Unseen.
Yeah. Totally.
All right. And with that,
You guys gonna make your way down to the dock ward?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
you find your way back in the darkened, rancid, chum-scented streets. A maze of ramshackled housing, warehouses, dive bars, and cutthroat alleyways. No light beyond that of the moon lights your way. The sound of footsteps in the shadows give you pause, waiting for someone to make their move on the current possessors
I
of
hope
the
they
stone.
would.
Thankfully, with each passerby, you only see a couple of drunken staggers and the dock workers and the city watch, who seem to patrol the streets more heavily now due to the recent events over the past month within this ward. Eventually, you find yourself along Dock Street, named aptly for the rows and rows of wooden dock planks extending out into the city bay of the Sea of Swords. Hundreds of personal vessels and cargo ships line the chum-stained city streets, as well as a long line of sun-bleached banners of swordfish breaching the surface into the sky of red and orange. You find yourselves somewhere around the area of Dock 14, just south of the dock you're supposed to be looking for, maybe only a block away or so. What do you guys do?
You have my hook.
Yeah, I do. I reach in, and thing's poking me in the side. By the way, this chainmail is really starting to chafe. I wish somebody had told me to wear something.
I told you to wear a shirt under it.
Everyone. Harold's rash contingency can wait for another time.
Yeah,
I warned you about the nipples.
I
I warned you with the chest hair.
From where I am,
don't
do
have
I
any of that
see the Blue Mermaid? How far away is it from the warehouse and the?
You can make a perception at disadvantage because you do not have dark vision.
Okay.
We are remembering this time.
Boss and I are the only ones without dark vision.
18.
Damn.
All right. Should have seen
The
the
other
other
one
one.
was a natural 20.
Okay, I will let you know that you do not see the Blue Mermaid because you are not on those streets.
Okay.
You do see 4 guards on the ship. One at the bow, one at the stern, and 2 on the main deck.
Like guards.
It's
Or
hard
just
to
like
Not city guard, but hired thug
not capital
guard.
G guard.
yeah,
Thuggy
lower
guard.
G guard.
Thuggy guard.
Currently, the
Scared
man
me for a second.
to the back is playing around with the wheel, pretending to be a coxswain.
Oh, bless.
It's a lot
I
harder.
definitely
than
don't want
it
to
looks,
kill
y'all.
them.
So you're pretty sure that's a real lower G guard.
Real lower G.
One of the main deck guards patrols in a circle diligently, while the other looks to be leaned up against the main mast, eating pieces of an apple off the blade she is cutting it apart with. The last looks to be practicing sword work across the top deck in the front. Turning the corner, though, what you notice looking down the street is from Ship Street and onto Dock Street, only a block and a half away, is a pair of City Watch.
Tight.
What do you do?
All right. We'll need to make use of your invisibility, obviously.
Should I send my butterfly?
Real tired, man. Real tired.
You don't have it.
Too tired for that.
Understood.
I
Well,
could talk my way through something. If we wanted to get those 2 city watch out of the way.
Should I locate the crate
mean-
first?
I'm not going to be much use sneaking onto the ship, so if you need a distraction.
That's a good idea, actually.
I'm not the sneakiest.
I'm gonna go check out the boat
Okay.
with Savard.
we need you down there to move the crate. It was never said
Yeah.
how heavy it was.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go where the
I'm
crate
gonna-
is.
Wait.
Hook my arm like this on Boss, and then I'm gonna send Savard just gently towards the boat.
Easy enough. Make your way to the boat. Where looking at once again, the upper deck is kind of barren.
Yeah.
There's the guy that seems to be practicing sword work. There's the one that looks to actually be doing his job. There's one bored eating an apple, and then there's another one.
Finley's head
There
shakes.
is
Probably
a
that one.
Yeah, so there is the main street, and then it leads into a wooden dock, and then there's 2 ramps that lead up onto the ship itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
The street is filled with makeshift kiosks out of crates and tables, and the scent here definitely lets you know that this is where fishermen will stop and just
Just a couple tables empty, but with blood stains and
Yeah.
gut stains.
you know
on the
fresh fish.
Yep, on the actual like street part just before you get to the wooden dock area.
I'm also making sure to get with my lazy drift a good look at all of their faces if I can, or at least one person's face.
You'll have to make a perception roll
Okay.
in order to do something like that. Unless you want to be like, oh, let me land and do this.
Yeah. No, I don't see anything. I don't see their faces.
Okay.
They all conveniently turn away as soon as the
it's
camera
hard,
pans to
and
them.
it's hard because you're looking and Savard is kind of
Yeah.
going up and down and
Yeah,
bobbing, and you're trying
God,
to
I
like,
hate this.
Savard, would you just hold still for just a second?
Just glide at once.
Yep.
Is there
You're a butterfly.
is there anything else that you're doing?
Finley, can you hear me? Finley, can
You
you
hear
hear
her
me?
say, "Motherfucker won't glide,"
I don't think Finley can hear me.
and
so either.
Savard's just gonna gently, butterfly-wise, go try and get below deck.
Okay. You notice that there are like portholes that
Cool.
can be lifted, and there does seem to be a couple that are not fully open, but kicked open just enough. So
Just to let some air in. You gotta
How big are
cool
the
place
portholes?
Cannons.
there's-
Not big enough for a person to squeeze through.
Yeah.
They're about like that.
yeah,
Okay.
or
Yeah, you know, probably enough to get your head in, but not your shoulders.
Gotcha.
Maybe if there's a really small halfling or a small gnome might be able to get in.
Tunia!
a Daclin or
Yeah.
a Pixel.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should take more children on this.
Clearly. Now that we've got the stone.
Awesome.
Just throw the goat kid in.
So
Yeet the baby.
as you hold on,
That's what I always do.
It's a solid battle strategy.
Yeah.
I mean, what are they going to do? Smack the kid out of the air?
As you flutter up, you hear the faint murmurs of a group of people playing a common game amongst sailors to pass the time, through the chanting of bets and increasing numbers before one is called out for their lives.
You guys are the best. I love that game. This guy's too good at it.
And as Savard lands, you can make out 4 more downstairs, centered around
around one crate that they've turned into a table.
sitting on small barrels and things like that. And there is a good amount of cargo in here.
Yep.
There's a lot.
Is there a closed door somewhere?
There's not. There are closed doors, but they lead into like the aft and bow, and then there's the 2 staircases that lead up into the main
deck.
Okay. So there's 2 doors at the front and the back?
Well, there's.
I don't know boat terms. Tell me in layman's terms.
Bow front.
Okay.
Stern back.
Cool.
Yeah.
So.
Port is left.
Yes,
There's
because
4 letters.
Starboard's right because it has 2 R's. So.
Can Savard fit under the back boat door?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Those are. Later we'd have to be like a butterfly that limbos.
Yeah. Can I get a look at one of these 4 faces?
Sure.
Now that he's landed.
Go ahead and make
another perception.
Perception.
Natural
what?
20.
Natural
Nice.
20. All right.
All right. Yep. You can absolutely see one that kind of stands out, who's like really into the game.
Yeah.
Is this grizzly man? He's got mutton chops, but then like 5 o'clock shadow stubble. Like he hasn't had time to shave or shave in some time. But thick, bushy mutton chops that are kind of hard to tell in the dark, but look like they're a little faded, like maybe they're salt and pepper.
Okay.
And he's got kind of a grisly, like almost scurvy teeth. A couple of teeth missing here and there, but kind of little starting to blacken a bit as he's like shaking this cup and slams it down and looks, and then kind of looks and see, and you can see the attire he's.
Can I roll an insight on how the other people are acting with him? Does he seem like he's in charge?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I really like the way this fits in the hand, by the way, because like it's flat to rest against the palm.
And he's
16.
wearing, looks like he's wearing splint mail.
Okay.
It's like a roll of pennies for when you go to
It's
punch
like a
somebody.
stress ball.
Match him
attached.
with the
16.
Goldor.
16?
I know.
He definitely has an air of authority
Confidence.
to his, or confidence to his voice. You don't necessarily know if he's in charge. There's no distinguishing insignia or anything like that, but definitely has a
air
commanding
about him.
presence.
And what was your roll again? Was it a natural 20? Or
Which
30?
one?
The
For
perception.
Yeah, it was a natural 20, total
Okay.
of 26.
You hear the name Jaren, not
Jack.
assigned to that person, but you hear one of those men being named Jaren.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I will just have Savard slowly float his way back as to not arouse suspicion, and I'll come back.
Yeah.
So there's 8 of them. There's a lot of stuff on the boat. There's a man named Jaren, and there's someone who seems like he could be in charge. I have 1 spell slot left. I'm not good at talking.
I can talk my way through anything.
I can make myself look like him.
I can't help you with that.
But as soon as we go below deck, he'll know, obviously.
Yeah. So we're just gonna have to sneak it.
I didn't see any other access points. The portholes are too small for us.
Harold,
Yeah.
what could you do that would attract a bunch of sailors to the front? Songs to sing, things to play.
I would like to make a check of some kind to think of like a very popular, like
Sailor
I will
super
assist.
well known.
Sure, go ahead. You can roll with advantage.
What about blah?
What is the what
Dapper
check is
Dan.
that? What check is that?
An intelligence roll because you're trying to remember.
Sure.
Dapper Dan. That'd be a great song. Sailors love Dapper Dan.
I'm a Dapper Dan man, damn it.
Dapper Dan, Dapper Dan.
Natural 20.
20.
Natural 20.
And the other one was 19.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, you're thinking back, and it's almost. how did you not think of this sooner? Instantly you think of the perfect sailor song, whichever one you would like that to be.
Okay, I will. I'll go. Yeah, I got an idea.
Is there a crate nearby that we could move?
There are, like I said, there's about
Empty
a 40.
box.
Yeah, there's a 40-foot wide street from the
Main Street. So it's more like a thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Where there's crates and barrels and boxes set up from other people unloading stuff, or from where like maybe fish guts and stuff go into, all along this little 40-foot thoroughfare.
All I need is something I could set
So I can
3
stand on
things
it.
on. Nope.
Oh,
This is
okay.
something else I'm thinking of.
Okay.
I would also like to see if I can find 3 cups.
Ooh, I like where your head's at.
I've got a cup in my.
I need 3.
Right, I'm just saying,
we
I've got.
we could pile together our cups.
Yeah,
Okay.
easy enough.
yeah.
If we've got,
From your starting
Yeah.
equipment.
Should have
Yep.
mess kits. You
Yep.
can
Okay.
easily take a cup.
take
from a
out
mess
3
kit.
cups, I turn to you, since you're not going to be accompanying us on this.
Right.
Harold.
Yeah.
Remember when you wanted to start up a game station at that other carnival fair? Well,
Yeah.
now's your chance.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
And as you go to turn the corner, you like bump into the watch. He goes, "Hey, what got you running through the shadows?
Oh, looking for trouble, are you?
Best be on your way. Nothing to steal here. It's all
No.
shut down."
No, of course not. Actually, do you have a minute?
Why? And there's so you see there's a male and a female,
Yeah.
who are, the female appears to be half elf.
Okay.
The male is human, and they kind of.
My name is Seisha, Lord Keeper Seisha Velisbard. Hi. I have actually been wanting to talk to some members of the Guard about what they think about being in the Guard. I'm trying to find a place. I want a career. And I met...
You came to the Dark Ward.
Well, no, it's just coincidental that I ran into you.
Why are you here?
I'm with my friends.
You want to elaborate on that theory?
Well,
We were passing through the ward.
You were standing on the other side in these shadows, and you come bumping into me.
I mean, you can talk to Captain Staggett. He knows us.
You know Staggett.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you know Staggett?
Because, like, the second night I was here, I was involved in the warehouse thing that happened.
You know what? This
You were involved in that bloodbath.
Well, yeah, we're the people who went in there after everybody had murdered each other. And when we came out, Captain Staggett was there. And so I talked to him for a little while, and he...
This conversation sounds like it would be best had over ale. Don't you both agree? And I turn to Seisha, I pocket 5 gold in her hand, and I want them to be able to see it and say, why don't you go treat our fine new friends to a few rounds, eh?
Or, I mean, if you just want to sit for a minute.
We're on duty.
Right.
Don't drink on duty.
No, my sincerest apologies, of course. It's just...
But we could go make sure that those ruffians aren't causing any trouble at, right around the corner.
That we could do.
I want to roll insight. These guys are acting weird.
I'll do the same.
No, they're on duty.
No, I don't think they are. That's the point. 10.
17.
You're not sure. You can't pick up. You're like your fear of what the other meaning could be is clouding your mind. You're like, but I don't want to get into a fight with the watch. They could that'd be good. You pick up that he's taking your offer without saying he's taking your offer, because you know that would not be good, because that is highly illegal.
Of
Bribing.
course, sir. In fact, I do recall that there was some sort of fight or mess going on in that area that may require both of yours immediate attention.
Sure, we'll go talk.
Okay, great. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Before we go, because I have to ask, what are you doing in the dock ward?
We were
came
going
to
for
look
a
at the docks.
walk and to see some ships.
Partly,
At night.
Yep.
I can see in the
I
dark.
don't really have an issue seeing in the dark.
Most of us don't.
as you can tell,
Body fucking doll, let's go.
All right.
I will take the guards to go get some food or something.
Okay.
And chat with them about what it's like to be a member of the guard and ask if they know Cromley and Blastwind.
They talk shit about them.
All right. Next.
Hell yeah, I like them.
Oh, Bastard knew what I had for
No,
breakfast.
they definitely
Yes.
No, they wouldn't go there.
let's see here.
Oh, they're looking up information.
Nope.
We're getting the dish on
As
the
they go to
tall
There we
and
go.
the
Yeah,
fat
they'll go
one.
there. You'll
you,
turn onto Dart Alley and make your way a couple blocks up to the Sleeping Witch.
you do pass the Blue Mermaid though.
Okay. I make note of
Yeah,
where it is.
But you
and-
go further into
Sure.
the dark.
Sure.
Excellent.
So I will let you know, you will not be able to aid. You can't have their.
I
power.
understand
you're
perfectly.
Way too far.
I am running distraction.
I set up your small station here. Bring out as many as you can.
Yep.
I give you.
Bodyguard.
I'm bodyguard.
And we
We
can
need-
sneak
we need-
in the back.
I will also say, through your perception, because you flew around with your butterfly, this isn't the only ship here. There's small fishing boats. There's other ships, and
Are there
it's
people
not-
tending to those boats
No.
as well?
No.
Not at all.
That's why the watch was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Right.
Yeah. It's that hour that this place is a ghost.
Yeah. Everybody is either asleep or
Ghost
at a
of
bar.
Saltmarsh. Ghost barge. No.
All of a sudden, the boat disappeared. Oh, not again!
Yeah, nope.
I'm so
Lillian's
glad
gonna
I
have to
left.
deal with that.
On the dock leading to the boat.
Yep.
Is there any place possibly you can hide?
Oh yeah.
There's tons of crates that you can hide behind.
Okay.
There's absolutely there's
Okay.
almost places to hide all the way up to the boat.
Yeah, there's like a stretch of 15 feet of just open, and then there's like a whole row, and then there's another
Okay.
stretch of
There's
15.
even on the docks themselves. There's those large posts that keep the dock afloat or are embedded into the ocean. So you could hide behind posts. There's definitely ways to get up to the ship.
Also, masts from the ship are creating long, stretched out shadows across.
I
Excellent.
hand you your grappling hook back, obviously.
Take it,
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll draw as many out as I can. I'm just gonna run interference the entire time. So how long do you want me to run it until?
Optimally, we won't be able to start a fight. I'll give you some sort of a signal if I can when I tell you to stop.
Also, I need someone to hand me money because I don't have any money to give out as winnings.
Here's 10 gold.
10 gold, solid.
Okay.
I look around. I'm like,
Let
okay.
the first one win.
Yep. Oh no, trust me, I've done this before.
Why am I even saying
Yeah.
anything? You're right.
Yeah. I won't be angry if you give me my returnings back.
Thanks for all that money, boss.
You got five gold. It's so much.
No, I had 130.
That's great. It's because you don't spend it on shit.
I do.
No, I only spend it on shit.
There you go.
Okay, so you want me to go ahead and start?
How are
I say, hold on 1 second. Knowing, can I get a kind of an idea of how good she would be at sneaking in reality?
From your times with her over the past month and almost month and a half, it's hit or miss. Sometimes she's really good, sometimes she's not. Like,
Sorry.
It's all right.
I started singing a song.
It really is hit or miss.
Okay, I'll give you the choice then. Stay here or come with us.
Wait, I have an idea. All three of us are very good swimmers. There's a room with a closed door in the back. There's a room with a closed door in the front. If we can swim up to either the front or the back, the strong one could climb up with you, with a grappling hook. There has to be
Did
a
you
window
see
on
an-
the boat.
Did you see an entranceway in the stern side? Back. You see the back?
No, I couldn't.
I
Far-
love that. Voss was like the back. Did you see the back?
The back of the boat.
I didn't do a perimeter. I just looked at the people and went under.
All right, we'll take the chance. Harold, don't start until we go into the water then.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, V?
Yes,
You're the only one strong enough to carry it.
I know. That's
Possibly.
why I knew I was gonna come.
Just gonna say, a lot of water makes a lot of noise, leaves a lot of path.
Not if we're underneath it.
And you know what else makes a lot of noise? You.
Damn right. Just give me a little thumbs up before we.
Okay. I find a spot on the dock that's not being watched.
Easily doable. Go ahead and everyone just go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Certainly.
As you move across, because there's that 40-foot gap.
6.
Do you have any? Does she have any inspiration?
I mean, I had that inspiration from the fight, but I assumed it's
Does it
gone.
go away?
Nope.
No,
Bardic
it's still
inspiration.
Oh,
there.
it doesn't go away.
Bardic inspiration
Inspiration
does
does
not
not
go away
until you use it.
from the charity.
Yeah.
Because it is
Awesome.
This is different.
Yes.
So, 12.
Okay.
Much better.
18.
18.
Okay.
And as
And
we
Harold, you are not going stealth. You're
No.
going full blown.
Clomp,
Look at
clomp,
me.
clomp, clomp.
Yep.
Natural 1.
I'm the
Yeah,
man, I'm the
natural
man, I'm the
one.
man.
Walking out with the accordion, getting it tuned up, trying to hide any noise of them. I'm waiting for your signal.
As I slink, I like wait for both of you to kind of slink into the water slowly. That shouldn't make a lot of noise. And as I do it on last, I give you the thumbs up and start slowly swimming towards the boat, kind of waiting to see what's going to come off.
My advantage that I got. Does that go to my first roll?
Yeah.
Cool. So I would like to do performance playing that song.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I'm
check
gonna
out the
put
front.
Hair Hose die away and let's get.
You two go to the back.
You know what? This is a Harold die moment. Come on now.
Go, babies, go.
Let's do it. I'm glad I didn't get that natural 1. 28.
Ooh.
You know what? I really need to get them out of here. 29.
That one guy was just like, maybe not.
You know what? Yeah.
All right.
And it's a song about a great white whale that is this captain searching for and can't find.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. We'll get to that. You guys go into the water.
As I let go of it, I cast Alter Self
Awesome.
and turn into my aquatic form and
Yep.
say,
And
I'm going around to the front. And I
So
go
you
underwater.
Okay.
Where on the ship are you headed towards?
We're headed towards the
We're
back.
headed towards the back.
I'm heading
And
towards the front to scope it out.
As you swim along the backside of it, or the starboard side.
Nope.
Yeah.
Starboard
Back
is
is
right.
stern.
is back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you swing
Swim
around.
along the
Yes.
starboard side.
Well, you said you swim
to
around
the
the back.
You notice that there is actually a built-in step ladder almost all the way up to the main deck on this side.
That's convenient.
And then as you swim around, you notice that there is indeed a large glassed-in window in the aft. And you being on a ship, not even going to make you roll anything, know that that is the captain's
Yep,
quarters.
I know.
Yep.
There is
Also, we'll let you know that a captain's quarters leads to the top deck,
Yeah,
not the bottom deck.
I know.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get through the back of there. We'll see.
and
I wanna
there's no other windows other than the portholes.
All right.
And coming up and looking at how Harold's doing.
As you guys look, as you look back, you hear this amazing
Song and
the story that almost distracts you. It is so good.
I'm
but
the
you,
siren right now. I said, I'm the siren right now.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I encourage the people on the boat to sing with me and bring their friends.
I just want to gather reconnaissance before I return. It's just weird. I'm swimming in a circle.
And with that, you notice that the man pretending to be a coxswain.
Of course, I knew I was getting that guy.
Yeah.
There's a question.
the one eating an apple
Yeah,
and the
the-
one practicing swordplay all kind of stop, look,
And
look to the one patrolling, who kind of looks at them and goes, "Ain't nothing going on. Some drunkard wants to play us a tune. Go enjoy it. Probably wanted to earn some copper. I'll continue my patrol."
So they go up to the edge of the ship first. And just kind of sit and hum along, and
as I get
Start
to like
singing.
easier parts to sing, I'm like, hey, you, go ahead, and I wait for them to like join in, and no, good or not, I'm like, yeah, and then I'll sing the next bit, and then I'll go down the line, getting them as involved as I can.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Got it.
And it takes a little bit, but you start coaxing them off of the ship as they get more and more into it. And the one patrolling keeps his eye on you. And
You even notice that he's patrolling, but he's nodding his head.
Yeah, he's walking in beat
He's
to the
walking-
song.
totally
Yeah,
walking
I'm
beat to
watching
the
these
song.
little
Yep.
details.
yeah.
I'm aware.
Yep.
Been in this board game for a long time. Yeah. So I
For
will
a
do
donation.
that and, until the song is done. Hopefully that'll buy them a few minutes at
I'm
least.
gonna duck back under the water after saying that and swim back to the bag,
Okay.
keeping an eye out for like possible holes in the boat.
Yeah.
Climb up to the very top. While you're doing, look into the cabin's core to see if it's empty or not.
Okay.
If you would please.
I would have to roll anything for that.
Make me an athletics check to climb up the side.
Let me know when I get
And
there.
this is going to be at disadvantage because there is really nowhere to
Yeah.
grab onto as you're trying to climb up the back of the
too
ship.
much.
The aft, if you will.
Nice.
17.
All right. You still manage to find, even in the slippery wetness, you find little grooves or boards that are coming out, digging what you can, climbing up, just using your arms. And you go in and you peer in. Go ahead and make me a...
As you're climbing over it, the one thing you grab purchase of is a couple of carved letters.
Oh, cool.
And you look at it, and you have your hand hooked into a giant D. A giant D.
Hell yeah, I
And you
was
look
right.
across it. It's you grabbing that big D. And you see,
God.
you
I
see
need
that
an adult.
I am an adult.
No, you're not.
you see that it reads the Gadar.
Okay.
Okay.
And you want me to roll?
as you get to the window, go ahead and roll me perception at disadvantage as you're peering into a nearly black room.
That's fair.
Come on. Good times.
11?
I don't really see
Yeah,
much.
you can make out like shapes of furniture. There's a bed, there's a desk, but you can't really tell any details.
Anything moving?
Don't really see anything moving beyond that. What is naturally rocking from the general listing of the ship.
Okay.
But you don't. There's no lanterns lit in here, so if anybody is in here, the best you could guess is they are asleep in the bed.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Am I able to like whisper any of that to him?
high
You
up
are
is
in the water, not.
You're
No.
pretty high up
No.
because you had to climb out
Yeah,
of the
never
water,
mind.
and so you would have to come back down.
Alright, never mind then. Never mind then.
Do I come back to Voss?
If you're making your way all the way
I go,
around.
You want me to go all the way
Under.
to the top, right?
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
going under
so
the ship.
Yeah, I
I'm
can go
gonna,
under
so
the ship.
after I guess I pass the window, I'll
Alter self?
go all the way to the
I can breathe
Top.
underwater.
You're going to the main deck.
I'll continue climbing up,
Okay.
yeah.
So you make your way all the way up to the upper aft deck.
Yes.
Yep.
Easily climb on, and you can see, like as you do, you can see 3 of them are distracted by Harold, and there's one that's making its patrol around slowly
Huh?
to where there's a time where he's not looking. If you can
gonna
get
be
to that
okay?
flight of stairs if
Yes.
you hurry.
You're gonna.
But
Okay.
that's
Field
what
of
you
vision.
see from up there. What are the 2 of you doing?
I'm waiting for her to put the hook on.
What's going on? They're distracted.
I'm
Okay.
behind a
Well,
barrel.
3 of them are.
Okay.
Are you hooking?
Okay, so I will hook it and
Drop it.
drop it for you
Easy-
guys.
easily
Thank
enough.
you.
And the rope ends right at the water.
Oh,
you
that's
have
awesome.
about
Yeah.
40 to 40
45.
feet.
It's 45.
Okay.
I climb.
Nodding loses 5.
Not even hesitation. Climb.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
I'm
Both
going
of
to
you.
climb as well.
'Kay.
And as I pull myself out of the water, I'm going to turn into the man that I saw.
Got it.
19.
Easy enough.
That was Journey right over there.
11.
It is still enough to get up.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like water better.
Yep. And you pull yourself up, and I need all 3 of you to go ahead and make me another stealth check as you make your way onto this upper deck.
Nice.
And this is more so.
Oh yeah.
This is more so for timing,
Is
less
this the
so
miss?
slinking in shadows.
Did you just fall off the rail?
4.
4? Okay.
Dirty 20.
23, natural 20.
All right.
All right.
Can you average that?
Be like,
Nope.
I'm literally just like, or like,
Cactus pose.
I'm like singing my own theme song, like.
Do I
Do
see her floundering?
You guys are all more focused on it. Like I said, this isn't staying in the shadows. This roll is timing, so that when he's going around in the circle, you make your timing so that he doesn't notice you as you go down below deck.
Is
hold
on a
on.
boat. She's sneaking round up on the boat. She can't be found. Oh no. Oh no. Did he crit?
No.
It better be a crit.
Did he
Hold on,
roll a 1?
Hold on. This matters. Who's first?
Did we do initiative?
No. This is choices.
Yeah.
Like watching him and you guys taking your stealth because going all three at one
I
time.
would have waited to see what they do to
Okay.
follow because I'm not as naturally stealthy.
That's fair.
I would have been in the middle.
Yep. And you effortlessly time it perfectly, making every step go with his so that you do not cause any disturbance in sound because he knows that he is currently the only person on the ship. And you make your way to the stairs that lead down.
Second I'm stairs down, I'm pulling the kukri out of my pouch, sliding it into my teeth, and just
Got it.
waiting.
Okay. As you start to make your way down, you're going and you slip on the stair
I was
And-
just about to
Does
say,
she
like, I
trip
slip
me?
on water.
and
go.
you just stumble. You catch yourself, but you make that and you watch as the guy patrolling looks back, sees you, and then goes, poop deck. Yep, and then just keeps walking.
Let's go, little lady.
And you make your way down.
did he roll a 1?
Yeah.
Yes! I just like imagine I like fell down. I just like put my arms out at the same time to catch myself, which makes a real loud noise. Like
looks back in that direction, and you're just so like where he's standing, the main mast is cutting it, blocking you from him, and he sees his
His mate.
yeah.
Yeah.
The person.
And you both make your way down into the cargo hold.
God, that's awesome.
That was beautiful.
As you make
I'm so happy you rolled a 1.
I am too.
as you all are making your way towards the cargo hold, you begin to hear what Vinley heard before.
And
The thing-
as we're walking down, I'm going to turn into the person doing patrol.
Noted. Got it.
Nice. Good.
Okay.
Good.
I have a low charisma, but I still know how to deceive people.
It's too good. It's too good.
No.
This is
Okay. All right. As you start to make your way down, you slink into the shadows unnoticed, and as V, standing right behind you, takes that first step, it goes, and they all look over in your direction. Yeah. Oi, Vakareth, make yourself useful and ask Vidania if she would like to join our gentleman's game. Unless you're willing to lose all your payment for this job as well. If you're going to take...
And
I
the
like
group of
do
men.
my best to like cocky, be like I don't say anything. I just sit down.
and with that, all the men erupt into...
And you're handed a cup.
Imagining Finley. Oh, can't fucking wait.
So, with the start of that game, with Voss in the shadows, V just at the top, waiting to see what to do, Harold distracting the three outside, and Seisha at a bar with a couple of the watch. We're going to end
In
tonight's
tonight's
game.
session.
Wow.
Pick it up next week on a boat.
on a boat!
I think we have some giveaways.
We
if
have
we want
some
to.
giveaways. For if there's anyone new in the chat.
Oh wait, did somebody donate that $10?
No, I
that's a
didn't
shame.
expect people to.
Well, no, somebody
What's the
said they were
problem?
going to. That's why I asked.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It'd be a weird.
We're still at 3502, which is amazing.
Unreal.
Thank you
That's
guys
so
so
cool.
much. So much. That was, we had a lot of help in the beginning, thanks to a certain grandmother, but the rest was not shortchanged at all.
No.
You guys kept it coming, and you guys helped them out a lot.
Yep.
Uh,
Hashtag Greenleaf
amazing.
in the chat to enter into the raffle.
that's
That
great.
is the RockPunch ATL chat. If we have anybody watching from the D&D channel, you will need to enter it into the RockPunch chat.
Yep.
And yeah, so
and we're going to be making 3 pulls from the same hashtag. The first name is going to be getting the Greenleaf Geef. The second is going to be getting the
the Adventures Outlined coloring book.
and the third is going to be the Tiamat pin,
is
designed
somewhere in
after
here.
the 80s cartoon.
So
Also
good.
super cool.
Yes. But since we're giving this away, we will have new prizes. Oh, look at all this cool stuff.
Hold on, I got it.
That's awesome.
We will.
There it is. The Tiamat pin.
Yes, but since we're giving this away through this charity, we will be giving away new items for our
Sub giveaways and whatnot.
subscriber
Yeah.
count.
All right, the first winner of the Greenleaf Geek dice is That Cool Scoop. That cool new scoop. Sorry, that cool new scoop.
Cool new scoop.
Yes.
Scoops ahoy!
Scoops ahoy.
Where are you? Scoops ahoy!
If you
I will, yeah.
Goblin will reach out to you, get your contact info to send to Greenleaf Geek because you will be the one designing those custom dice.
Congratulations.
They come out amazing.
All
I
right.
have like
The
6
second
sets.
winner of the Adventures Outlined is Buttermilk Bob. And the third winner of the Tiamat pen is Turumbar 28.
Thank you guys for everyone that entered. Thank you guys for donating.
Yep, Buttermilk Bob, Turumbar 28 will reach out to get your contact info to get these sent off to you as soon as possible.
We want to remind you that we did unlock the map earlier before, and then also the Eldritch Foundry Mini. Those again will not be given out until the end of the 2 weeks, so that everybody can enter. And you're only eligible if you donate.
If you donate.
That can be $1. You don't have to donate to get one of the incentives. It can every dollar counts because it's going to a great cause.
That's right, and we are going to be, and that is right now we're up to 2 Eldritch Foundry minis. We have another one at 4,500 and another one at 5,500.
Hey guys, what happens at $5,000?
Why at 5,000, I believe
Go to our handy
that
little thing.
is a online game, an online one-shot DM'd by Goblin Katie for 4 lucky players
Yep.
out there.
Yeah, I'm sure you have something sinister up your
Oh
sleeve.
no, it's game of their choice.
Ooh. You might have to learn something new.
I know.
That sounds exciting. So that's 5,000. We are currently at $3,502
Totally
raised.
achievable.
That is incredible. We raised, sorry, 3,512.
That $10 came in.
Yeah. What was it for?
I have a question for you,
Yes?
Voss.
No, me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do it?
Yes.
What did it cost you?
Everything.
And with that, be excellent to each other.
And may you always roll at advantage. Thank you very
Good
much.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.